I mean, if
What
it
is
was
my
anything else, that'd be
136
a
experience?
But we're not playing experience.
That's what it says. What are we supposed to be at? 7?
6.
6? I think I'm 5. Maybe 4.
You're playing level 2. We never made level 2 characters.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah.
Just stop
it's-
asking, honestly.
Yep.
Let him do what he do. It's sufficient. And if it's not, well, on our heads be it.
I can
Yeah,
output the
well-
damage.
Speaking of
Seems to be
damage,
working.
we all need to seriously go through
And
like the item list and figure
We
out
really
what the
do
fuck
not want to
we
give
all
me any
have.
more toys to play with, so, you know.
You can compute.
I know that.
Lovely.
Just so you know, I've been recording all this.
Hi everyone, once again, welcome back. My name is Swan, and I'll be your DM for Fall of Lumos as we slowly drive DMs insane and characters
Oh,
into
knock
twists
it
and
off.
skates.
Oh, he's allowed to have feelings.
Oh,
He's absolutely allowed to have feelings. He's not welcome to make it everybody else's
else's
issue because he decided things and then nat 20s happen.
So who could tell me about what happened last session?
I think it's clear to say that Vale and Tanky are currently best buddies.
In what reality are you smoking?
You complimented him on his barrel. How big and polished it is.
Oh my god.
In
In other news, one of my coworkers, after hearing about our adventures, actually found a concrete thing that apparently protects from acids in sewers, and felt the need to print this off and show it to me because he felt that I would desperately need crystal water stop in case of problems. So, in IRL life, apparently I'm the person who you need to go to for concrete issues regarding acids.
Well, you can also let them know this is magic space acid, and I can make it acidic if I want.
Also,
No,
that's
no,
printer
you already-
abuse. Unauthorized use of printer.
Nobody
Nobody
asked you.
Printer privileges revoked.
Mom privilege is revoked.
At this point, how is your mom, by the way? She doing okay?
Probably leave this off the chat till after.
Right, forgot about that.
Recording. We are recording.
Sorry,
No, just private stuff doesn't need to be showed on the internet.
that's true.
If you ever understood what it's like to have a parent, it's someone you really care for.
Not
Sometimes
always.
Sometimes
Do I
they
have
annoy
to?
you. Sometimes you don't have to. Anyway, moving on. So what happened last session?
Hey,
So you made... Yes. So you guys had, through a ungodly and unnecessarily well-placed roll 20.
well, we also prepped her towards it by screwing an AI up.
You
We did do that.
you guys made friends with Relic Breaker.
I don't think you have made friends with anybody. That is not a friendship.
An
Alliance.
effort was made.
Fucking terrified, can anybody tell?
You guys started
Understandably.
to investigate the lower levels of this sewer system, trying to find a way to deactivate the walls of force. You also found what looked to be like almost the remnants of other people that lived here. Nox, could you elaborate a little more?
Oh, remnants of... Oh, God. For some reason, that one's escaping my mind.
You found a note. I don't know if you actually told anyone what the note said.
Great, you found shit and are keeping it away from us? This is great.
I think I've been going through a little bit of personal stuff during that time, but...
I'm not
give me a
denying this, I'm
second.
just calling you out.
Did you need me to read the note out?
If you don't mind, because I'm trying to find the note, and... Is it in the group... Was it on the Discord?
Was it to... Oh, No, it was, I have it if you want.
Hey, if you don't mind reading, I'm trying to find it, and...
You had discovered several scrolls, mostly pieces of old journals, stating, "The walls rebel against us. We hear them at night, crunching through the waves with no effort. They've taken us. I know they have. They use their bodies to plug us inside our homes until they have enough to take us by force. I don't know how long it will be before they come, but I hear them slogging those chains with them. Atia, help us. The restoration teams have fallen. We can't upkeep the extractors."
Ah, yes, now I see it, because that's with the scroll I got of transmutation.
Yes,
That's why that's
Ooh.
where.
fabrication.
Fancy.
Yes, there it is, yes.
So you guys have been crawling around, and you discovered that there are these monoliths down here that have symbolism attached to that of Ironblood Industries. And what else?
Earth
What
elementals.
was down there? Earth elementals.
It does appear that the elementals are making use of the transient ley line energy and doing their best to keep themselves up. You guys were able to shut one down successfully, though, after a long fight through the constantly fighting walls. And after you finally arrived and shut it down, you did hear a soft hum.
Yes, that was the one of the force fields dropping, right?
That was.
We did
And with-
one thing right.
And with that, we return back to the sewers.
Where am I?
Yay.
I'll be so happy to get out of here. I'm not gonna lie.
This one is a
Join the
wonderful
club.
place. Oh, hello, Posy. I see you have come to see what's going on in Lumos. It's wonderful.
Again.
What a curious.
All right. What will you guys do?
Where are we and what are we doing?
Fucking shit up.
recommend that we extract ourselves from the sewer, unless anybody has some objections to that.
I have no objections.
No.
Well, actually, we want to. Well, we have to shut everything else down to get out of here. So,
Yeah, didn't we need to go across and
we need to
go
find
murder the other side?
Nox is currently looking at the whole relic breaker just made, by the way, and he's going, couldn't we get relic breaker just to shoot the walls beside the force fields?
I don't want to bring the entire sewer down on our heads, though. These things are. I mean, well, you're an engineer, surely. You can-
True.
This is not Ironblood Industries. We have no real need to cause damage to this facility.
Yeah, this sewer serves the entire city. It's. We shouldn't destroy a civic good.
No, acquiesce to that point. Alright, fair enough.
By the way, just to let you ask, can I get a perception check?
Oh, hi.
Huh. That's a good start today. I think 11.
2.
Ah, actually, supposed to be net 20.
Yes, we're
aware.
aware. It's
Woo,
pretty
thank
easy
God.
to beat shit.
Dirty 20. 14 plus 6.
I love how we call them dirty 20s now.
No, 20 without any assistance.
God damn.
As a what? Opposed to a clean 20?
That is
I
that
think
20.
a 20 is a nat 20. A dirty 20 is a 20 with, you know.
Unnatural 20. With a DC of at least 15, those who got above 15, you notice at each of the little spots where these earth elementals have died, you see these tiny little piles of yellow dust.
Yeah, I
And
was collecting that dust.
Eris, you specifically, and Elnaya, you can definitely also identify. So this is elemental earth dust, which an earth elemental disperses. The dirt and the rocks crumble to dust. The dirt contains traces of elemental energy that can be harnessed inside of magical containers. And with enough of this, you can start making elemental gems,
Oh.
which can be used to actually summon elementals.
Doesn't that mean at that point that they immediately turn on us?
Well, no,
Because they've summoned doesn't mean they're going to be helpful.
it's actually a magic item called an elemental gem.
Which hopefully we can use to summon these things to befriend them, or at least to
Yes, befriend.
their temporary assistance.
The last thing we need is more slaves.
We've got slaves, do we?
I said the last thing we need is more slaves.
It is a DC 15 Arcana check to collect all the dust.
All right, I'm gonna
May as
give it a
well
shot.
try.
Are you letting us know, perchance, Niall?
Mia's like, I'm going to. This could be useful. So
Oh, what is it?
elemental dust is specifically something we could use to potentially summon an earth elemental, and that's an 18.
Oh, let me assist.
Oh, please.
Eris,
do.
I'd love to also believe that, you know, as someone who's had experience with this, you're just kind of sweeping the dust into a tiny pile with your wings.
Nia's just gently prestidigitating it every single grain into her handkerchief. She has several of these.
I was just going to hand you a bottle, but I mean, if you've got a fancy scarf, then to hell with that.
I mean, no, the bottle's probably better. She's just collecting it on the hanky to then dump it into the bottle. Because have you ever tried sweeping something into a bottle? It does not
Yes.
work.
Does not function to plan.
Quietly just hand Nia and whoever else is collecting shit a bottle.
You will flash her a smile and then just sort of slide the handkerchief, like roll the handkerchief, slide it in there, and then upend it and sort of shake the dust out of the hanky and into the bottle.
All right, you guys collect 8 units of yellow elemental dust.
You'll
That's
record.
awfully pretty.
You'll record that now.
Oh shit, the birds.
Yes, if you don't mind. Yeah, I was gonna say if you guys want to, if you pass by anything, just go into the loot discussion and just drop it there.
Okay, then I guess we'll probably at some point do a giant dump of all the stuff that we have.
We really do.
I
need
I
to
still
know.
have dragon meat.
I thought I was curing that. No, wait, I was doing
Oh, I
the
thought
alligator.
you did.
No, I was doing the alligator meat. Or I don't know. God damn it.
You can definitely take over curing this fucking meat.
He
that
also
is
he also
acidic.
sold some of it to
Something.
Oh, you got-
restaurants, like high-end restaurants, or tried to get the goblins to do that because we didn't have time.
Yes.
I didn't recall this.
How will y'all
I
proceed?
guess I will take that dragon meat out of my inventory then.
It would be a little manky after carrying it this long, so yeah. Better,
Well, we
better
would have
shoot
put
it.
that in a bag of clothing, I presume.
No, I know. I'm just.
Oh yeah, no, agreed.
Well, I suppose we should go and address this other barrier so that we can extricate ourselves from this situation.
Wasn't there another like selection of like there was another tower thing that had more elementals? Did we destroy both of them?
Yes,
No,
that.
we've only-
Sorry, go ahead, Robin.
we've only done the first. There's another one that Nox and I found over to the west
West.
of us.
Well, perhaps we should do something about that then.
What is over here, DM, perchance?
Sorry, I had to back up. That appears to be a room that you guys have not gone into.
Oh, I am going over.
As well.
Bear with me, everyone. I have a room over here I want to inspect.
Oh yes, because go on your own, it'll go so well.
Does it
You
normally?
find what looks to be like an old destroyed tavern. It looks like they had actually pushed their way inside. You see a series of chairs. You actually notice a pack of cards covered with water droplets, a half of a floor plan to an old temple, a glass eye scattered across the floor. You see actually a decent looking chair sitting in the distance. A couple empty bottles. It looks like they were in the midst of a party and this was somebody's dwelling.
Let's ask, how big is this glass eye that we can see it like distinctly on the floor? 'Cause
Well, it's just on the floor, and usually you would presume like an eye would have shriveled up at this point.
Yeah.
So it just
Are
kind
we
of
sure that
glows.
it's glass or is it like something else?
it's glowing.
Well, like when you have like light
Shiny,
up, do you
yeah.
want to play with it?
I'm just going to like. I feel like this is somehow.
She is concerned.
Nia is indeed concerned. I'm going to roll Arcana just to see if it's magical or whatever, or if it's like
Discover
watching
the
it.
eye of Vecna.
Oh God, let's not even joke about that.
Shh.
10.
Boss.
Okay, well, whatever.
Nox is...
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Just sort of nudges it away with the toe of her boot, like, oh no.
I'm gonna direct Relic Breaker out of this space.
Good plan.
Nox is going to do a inspection of the room to see if there's anything similar to the last one.
What are you looking for specifically?
Papers to start. And then stuff like gold.
Oh, he just went through the wall?
We blew the wall
Oh, remember,
open.
there was a hole in the wall already. From
Oh,
the...
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
I
I
thought
thought
we
we
were
were gonna
gonna
go
go
elsewhere, but
elsewhere.
hey, I mean, why the hell not?
Oh, we gotta move the... don't forget, we do have the tank in the way of Relic Breaker.
Relic, maybe not that way just yet. If you could.
Oh, that's right. I got
Where would we like to let him sit for now?
Well, we'll move the tank away and we'll let Relic Breaker pass through. Makes the most sense to me, at least.
I'll hop back in the tank and proceed to move it around.
I'm curious how precisely, like, one of the stealthier people seems to have all of the loudest people she could potentially work with as, like, the companions that work with her specifically.
You
For
are...
what it's worth, none of us decided to be that way.
I was gonna say, you are aware of the phrase hiding in plain sight.
Testing
Blink,
voice.
blink.
In
Hello.
this case, we're all so loud that no one will ever see you.
Just making sure it's still
Oh
working.
no, it wasn't you. I was talking about Relic.
Gotcha.
Ah. That makes sense.
Otherwise, you do find. Let me do a quick roll, real quick. You do find approximately about 200 pieces of copper.
Yeah. I'll record that. Oh, and 200 pieces of copper, that's 2 silver, right?
It's about 2 silver.
100 to 1?
But hold on, now you gotta make me have to look.
I thought it was every 100 isn't one up.
I thought it was every 10.
10 copper per silver.
Oh, so 20 silver.
They weren't getting paid a lot down here.
Obviously.
And how much silver to gold?
It's 10.
Oh, so it's effectively 2 gold.
10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, 10 gold to a platinum, 5 platinum to an electrum. Sorry, I lied. 5 silver to an electrum.
Well then.
I never heard someone paying an electrum before. That was different. Anyway. But yes, you do find that 200 copper coins, you find a small doll, you find a couple empty bottles, you find a really nice chair, you find
Are the empty
that deck of
bottles...
cards.
Did the empty bottles like have a cork on them, or are they just a bottle rolling around?
They're empty.
Oh no, I'm just looking for vessels.
Relatively clean.
They look like they've been drank.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I was honestly just thinking of something to like put stuff
More
in there.
dust in.
You could. Didn't say you can. You might make a wine elemental.
Well,
That'd be hilarious.
his attack would be called Get Sloshed.
No, I think just slosh. But yes.
Offend your parent. You know your father. No.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
that's
Okay.
nice.
So yeah, nothing in there.
Sweet.
Nothing else.
Hello. Oops, the squeak.
I looked around, there was nothing in here. Let's continue on our way.
Oh, no, you catch your-
Is there any? Has anybody gone down this area into this spot?
I believe that's the edge. Oh, no. Yeah, Swan, is that the edge of the map over there?
Hold on, I'm scrolling. Where am I looking? Top
Yeah,
left,
there.
bottom right.
Down
Bottom right.
the
Bottom
beside the hallway where the elementals were.
Right there. That's the edge of the map.
Okay, so don't bother.
There's an array of stuff on this map because it's pre-generated that doesn't apply to here.
So for all intents and purposes, this is a wall and this is a wall, right?
There's a dead dragon on this map. Let me explain that.
Good to know. So those are both
Yeah.
walls.
Yeah, so they're walls.
Cool. I'm not going to worry about it.
If you pass by an area, I will open it up so you can see.
Gotcha.
Alright. Where else can we fucking go in this place? I'm gonna walk over like both Relic and ooh, there's a room. I'm gonna walk over like both Relic and the tank and go around the tank and just like keep going.
Eris, are you in the
I
tank?
believe this particular
Yeah.
area is not one we've seen.
Versus in the tank.
I suggest driving forward, friend, and then taking that turn to the right. Let Relic Breaker pass by.
Do you have the captives on top of your tank, Aris?
I got them off at one point, and I didn't bring them back on. So
Since they're right there, why don't we do that? They can easily move around Relic Breaker, and we can help them escape. And then just keep the tank parked out of the way for now.
Relic, please don't hurt these people.
trying to just put them on relic because it's easier to move that around. So
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I was meaning next one over, but that works. Whatever.
Alright, I guess I'm going around the tank again.
You're just trying to step off of it as it's driving along with you. It's like being in a running animation while you're on top of a mountain in game.
The whole time that like you're trying to explain to Relic like which targets are not, or are every
How
time
about
one.
this? Don't shoot anybody unless I tell you to, okay?
Well, each time you like identify one, you just hear the like he's like recording a facial extra.
Interesting. Also, would it be okay if I gave you secondary users?
Relic is unsure what a user
Primary
is.
unit offline.
Very well, I'll take that as a no.
Relic inquiry.
Question mark face?
I was waiting for just in case there was a response or B-boop. Doesn't know how that works.
It's more like the gun kind of swivels in your direction because it's the only way he can look at you.
Relic, what is your efficiency without without connection to primary unit?
Well, that'll keep him here for a week.
You're aware what his primary unit is, right?
Him, isn't it?
What did we knock off?
Limited capacity without primary unit. New primary unit requested. Request off is denied.
Request what off is denied?
Request offered denied. Seeking continue.
Sorry, clarification.
It's Swan.
Request offered denied?
Yes, request offered denied.
What was offered, out of curiosity?
What was the request?
You made a request for a new primary unit.
Oh, no,
Oh.
Oh, he made a request and he was denied it. Oh.
Request denied for the moment.
The place you were supposed to request it from kind of blew up about 10 minutes ago.
That's what I was getting at, yeah.
That's why it got denied.
Thank you for the clarification.
That and the place that blew it up was his primary unit. That's what I shoved in there.
That makes sense. Thank you.
It's like sending an email to a place with no address.
Oh, we know that very well due to our work recently.
Oh yes, we very much do.
All right, so where are you guys leading?
I'm gonna check out around this corner. I don't know what anybody else is doing.
Bill, we're going to continue with Relic Breaker down here. Relic Breaker, please follow me along this path here.
Does he comply?
I mean, currently there's a tank in the way.
No,
He will push it out of the way, though.
What?
No, the tank is out of the way.
I'm further west.
Well, I mean, if you meant to follow him.
Nox specifically said, Relic Breaker, please follow me.
You have to make me do a roll.
I asked him if I could put in secondary users.
I know, and he's not that bright right now because he has no brain.
Vale, understand that compared to the AIs that we were just interacting with, this unit is essentially on base protocols.
So are you saying I'm mama to a mother duck?
You kind of did that, yes. You managed to say the right phrases, which is quite astounding.
you imprinted on him.
He's imprinted on me. There we go.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah, he don't understand.
Right. Relic, can you stay here? Is that alright with everybody?
I don't know where you're pointing at.
I'm actually just I'm waiting for everybody else to confirm before I like actually put a place in.
What are you thinking?
Where is it?
Do you want him to follow you instead?
The problem is if he follows us, he is not going to attack because you've given him an order to not attack unless you've informed him to engage upon it.
God damn it. Roven, darling. You're gonna need to come out of the wall for that.
Waiting for you.
It's really easy to actually see him because of the fact that he's covered in blue.
Also, on top of that, how are you talking to Roven?
I'm just yelling out loud.
Down... How long of a hall? And around the corner?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna sit on Relic's shoulder and, like, we're just gonna fucking follow Nox, okay? That's just how it's going to work. I'm going to sit here. You're not going to blow up anybody who I don't tell you to blow up. And we're just gonna, like, follow the gnome, alright?
Then do be careful, Vale, because if you get knocked out, he will not shoot.
And if I don't get out, if I get knocked out, if anything happens the fuck to me, the following people are able for you to actually be listening to, alright? And I will point out the rest of the party.
So she's driving by, she's like just pointing out on top. Her! Him!
That one. Follow that one. And that one. And that one. You won't remember any of this.
He's unable to follow you.
Oh, yeah. Look at that hallway.
Lovely. Stay here.
Hey, Roven. How many steps away is it from the corner there? We might be able to get Relic Breaker to do the same thing as the other wall, just blast through it.
There's another one of these fucking things.
Appears to be 20.
20.
Do we want to blow through the wall?
Come through the church. Nox, it wasn't just him that went through the wall, by the way.
Oh, it wasn't. I wasn't there for that. No, then, if we start getting overwhelmed, we can fall back here. He will be the defensive fallback then.
Lanai, are you still with the group?
I
Are
am
you-
still with the group, yes.
Okay, just check.
Thank you.
Lovely.
I went over here to look and forgot to drag myself along. Oops.
Alright, everyone, let's get ready.
You just see these elementals kind of just parked where they are, hovering next to this this podium. The energy off of it slowly kind of draining into them.
Lovely. We should stop that. Potentially soon.
Immediately
Naya.
after dinner.
Last time
Yes.
you went and interacted with the console, correct?
Yes. Yes, I can turn it off.
Do you know how, do you understand how to do it quicker this time? Essentially,
I
like,
think so.
okay. What we'll do is we'll cover you, you run in there.
Turn
I'll
it
have
off.
compression guard you, and yes, turn that off because it seemed to have disabled them last time.
All right. It's what we've got. Let's do it.
Compression guard Naya.
Nia gives compression a little pat on the chest plate.
I
And
have
you-
guard compression.
I'm going to ready an attack then.
Nox is going to sneak up to the corner and get ready. Well, Roven, you ready?
Nia's going to give compression another pat
Pose.
on the arm and be like, let's go.
Might want to...
I'll roll stealth.
I think you can control compression now? Or you can at least
Nope,
move him?
can't.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll
That's
just
a
have him.
16.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Not as sneaky as normal. I'm a little distracted, I think.
Just a bit, considering you're also controlling the giant brainless zombie robot.
Bale,
That
as you
blow
sneak
everything
along
with
the
one of us.
edge, you do suddenly turn to notice that they are looking at you.
Uh-oh.
They rolled an
I'm
18.
I'm just gonna stand up then. Hello, boys.
Nox is going to fire at the first one.
How about we wait?
No, he's shooting.
Yeah. All right, fine.
18? and a 22.
Yep, and yep. Hold on.
I'm going to count this as a surprise attack for the record, so it's okay. I can
this
wait.
would be
Being
technically
very
a surprise.
distracting.
Here goes.
Eris, did I give you control like you asked?
Looks like you did.
Okay.
Just make one thing less for you to worry about.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Eris, did you not move up with us yet?
I'm in the tank. Alright.
Oh, I guess you're not in this fight then. Okay.
All right, who are you taking out first?
Guy in the front.
Guy in the front. Give me
Uh,
them damages.
Alright, so first hit
Is it kind of-
is
As they clash their large stone hands together.
14 damage and 18 damage. Oh, I should have casted Heroism on Naya, just to make sure she was fine. Damn it. Oh well. I got a bunch of defensive spells I gotta start remembering to cast on you guys.
You go ahead and take your shot. You go ahead and clip one of his arms. You actually see it actually drop down, the chain dangling, and go ahead and hit the ground. He looks
Huh?
down at his arm. But you
Go,
notice
go,
you blown
go!
a good portion of his core.
Nia does
Okay.
not clap because she's trying to be sneaky, and trying to avoid getting attacked, but
And I take it that's initiative?
We will do top of the round. Elnaya.
alright.
Or,
So
sorry, top of the round would technically be Roven first.
Yep.
Sorry.
oh,
Roven, top of the round.
Did my held actions do nothing?
I'm sorry, what was your held action?
I was readying an attack.
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead, what was your attack?
Alright. Well, I hadn't rolled it yet because I didn't know I needed to.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I got a 5, so it ain't going nowhere. Go ahead. What was Robin's idea?
The shot from Nox's blast blows off the same part you were aiming for, and the dagger flies past.
Sorry.
Robin, your move?
Robin will scroll up to the first elemental here and perform 2 slashing attacks. We've already established an 18 hits. Calculating damage. Stand by.
I like that I no longer have to tell you yes or no. You just go ahead and, we can already go ahead and determine that this was a hit. Well, thank you.
Oh, once we suss it out, it's like, hey, let's make his life easier.
I know. You don't know. Maybe I upped it.
Well, yes. But once we figure it out, then we suss it out for you.
yeah, we're trying to help.
Unless he complains about it.
Again.
You just can't
Yeah,
win
we
Swan,
might
can
not.
you?
Sorry?
You just can't win Swan, can you?
Oh,
Of course, went in.
I'm sorry, I'll be less terrible.
Oh, you're fine.
Get more good. Get real good.
when in doubt.
That'd
I
be
don't
good.
know what to do when in doubt, to be honest.
When in doubt, panic. I thought that was what the general standard was.
It's on the channel.
Just remember, discretion is always the better part of valor. Therefore, when in danger, when in doubt, fucking run, and have time to figure it out.
Hee 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 hee.
That didn't quite roll. That didn't quite flow, but you know, good enough.
It
Well,
came
it's
through.
got their slightly bad days.
Eh.
So,
We have
Robin is going to attack once with the Sunblade, once with the Saturn Dagger, dealing 18 damage on his first attack and 16 damage or 15 damage on the other one,
Right?
for a total of 33 damage. Cool. He is transferred as a bonus action, has transferred Hunter's Mark to this elemental prior to performing this.
Damn!
Goodness.
You slash and take off the second arm. It is looking at the other arm now. Now it is armless.
Not harmless, unfortunatately.
It's no longer
Fantastic.
armed, you're saying?
I have successfully disarmed the skull.
Fuck.
Yeah, just don't.
It's just a flesh wound.
Alright, but he's not black enough for that in armor.
There you go.
Anything from Littlethink?
Yeah, you know what? Little thing will go in from an attack as well.
He'll think about it.
He'll think about it,
Have
yes.
a little think about it.
Yeah.
Forgot he goes on my turn. I apologize. Little Think will attempt to do Ice Knife.
Okay.
Excuse me?
10 plus 4.
Little Think has spells?
Yeah.
Yes, he's a druid.
Use them in Northern Expanse.
You're very small, dude.
What? Apparently I was not at this meeting.
There's no meeting. I don't think he can do enough damage. It's that's it's a D20. Okay, yeah. An
What level are you
18.
running Little Think at?
So this is Little Think's attack. He rolled an 18.
That's a hit.
So the Ice Knife is going to do 1d10 plus 4. So it will do 10 damage plus the target and each creature within 5 feet must. So Little Think will move over here and we'll have targeted the northernmost elemental with Ice Knife. So that one will also have to do a Dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. And his Dex is yeah.
That's a 3.
Yeah, no. Sorry. So in addition to the 10, he will take 2d6 damage there for a total of 16 full damage.
So this earth elemental had turned in the direction to see the shot fired, the knife thrown, and you cut off his arm, and the last thing he kind of looks up at is this ice blade that makes into his skull. His whole body freezes over and he's dead.
Well, that's it.
It was the one at the top there to avoid damaging.
I can't hit shit,
And
and the fucking goddamn rat can get rid of a...
So you don't mess with the rat.
That one also fails.
Uh,
How much damage
Right.
did that one take?
That one was 16.
God damn.
So
might say-
subtract 16 points of damage from the one Rovan is in front of right now. Little Thing targeted the northernmost one due to not wanting to hit Rovan with the Ice Knife, because it's within 5
Okay,
feet.
so the other one is not dead yet, technically.
Correct.
Okay, but the other one is very hurt.
just a bit rattled.
That will end Little Thing and Rovan's turn.
Okay,
Okay, what's Relic Breaker?
let's do. We're gonna play a game.
Oh,
The
I
game
thought
is
we already
called
were.
Can He Hear You Guys in Combat?
Oh no.
Can he?
He can hear you guys in combat.
uh-oh.
What doeseth thateth mean?
One ram attack, y'all.
Uh-oh.
He's Kool-Aid Manning it!
Here comes the chunk. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh yeah! Oh
The robotic
no!
Kool-Aid Man, holy shit.
Oh yeah!
No, I think that might be the tank and Apva over there.
Oh yeah! Roger, Roger.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Droidekant. Droidekant.
All right, let's see how much damage this does.
Sure, we'll just hang out here while the world around us falls apart.
No, it erupts.
May also do that.
He doesn't break the stone.
Holy shit! Oh,
So
wait,
you
what are you
guys
doing?
feel everything shake. As there's just this thunderous, loud roar that you guys hear in the distance, and the entire ceiling starts to shake.
Uh-oh.
Me thinks he might be a little defensive of us.
Uh-oh.
And he's in the process of reloading. All right, L9.
Tell him to stop? The Veil asks to the general party.
He's
I-
like,
You can try. But I'd suggest we just deal with it.
Nia, in the meanwhile, is going to like tap Compression's arm and be like, "Come on then." And make it 5, 10. Sort of sidling by Nox.
Oh, ignore this. Okay, I think I get that in the same place. Okay.
35. You know what? Nia's just going to fucking sprint forward. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,
No, I'm giving him. Could you get me another bubbly?
65,
Definitely get you one.
Thank you.
70. So she's pretty close to the terminal now. She is putting herself in danger, but this needs doing, and she can do it.
Did you step in range of the guy?
I don't think I did. I like sort of hugged the wall very tightly.
Okay. All right.
And don't think Nia has any bonus. Oh wait, Nia can pluck one of the strings. Who's coming up next? Okay, so wait, no, it has to be a melee attack. So Rovan is going to get. She's going to pluck the red string of her lute, and Rovan's going to get 1d4 HP back every time he does a melee attack on a thing.
Rovan, you've been blessed. You start to feel your eyes start to pick up this red effect as if you're into a blood rage. Is it not? Oop, where is it?
He is going.
Every time Naya plays music, I must play music.
He.
Meanwhile, Nia
So
is.
yes,
just
So yes, Rovan, every time you attack once per day, the blessed target will regain 1d4 health points per melee strike for 1d6 rounds. So roll 1d6 if you don't mind, Naya.
Alrighty. 4 rounds.
4 rounds. Eris, you have moved the tank. As you pull forward.
I've done so.
Let's see here.
Oh god, please don't Kool-Aid man the refugees into the wall.
These poor people are going to be deaf by the end, too. Are you going to be blowing a hole through the wall, Eris?
Negative.
Negative it'll be.
Proceed down the hallway.
Alright.
I don't know that I can. Don't know if I can tell they're over there doing things, but
It would be kind of hard to tell.
These sewers are very echoey.
Nox, you're round.
This guy is not dead yet.
He is not dead yet.
Nox is gonna step to here. Shoot him with one. And shoot him with the other. Or,
Okay.
give me a quick sec, let me just double check. Yep, I'll do 2 shots, 1 each. I fucking whiffed both of them.
Oh no.
Yeah, 2 and a 4. Bad
Welcome
rolls.
to my fucking life.
Yikes. A big yikes.
The shaking and the dust falling from the ceiling after Relic Breaker's fire makes it difficult for you to get a clean shot without you need to rub your eyes.
Oh, that's a first.
Ah,
I need to get some
Dust
goggles
is
for that.
done.
Oh, wait, I have a set that's fucking cursed.
You can always put them on.
Mm-hmm.
Is compression doing anything?
You know what? Sod it. Compression's take a swing, and he's going to continue following Naya.
Keep going. Take a swing.
Nat 1. Fuck.
Nat 1. As he swings, his hand misses the target, immediately slamming into the ground. Not making that big of a jump. Rovan, I need a deck saving throw.
Uh-oh.
It's coming up. Pretty 20.
You are able to move your foot right out of time in order to avoid having to fall into this hole
Vanish.
that's created by compression.
Compression will look at you as he's looking down and just kind of like bow his head.
Robin will shrug.
Compression will slowly shrug back.
Rovan, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Right. That one misses. I assume a 14 does not hit.
A 14 does not hit.
And an 11 does not hit either.
11 does not hit. First strikes are going to be against Ilnaya.
Uh-oh.
Compression is turning one of them to disadvantage.
I suppose that's a hit with a 20.
It surely is, yep.
And that third hit does not go through.
Oh, boy.
I'm assuming the 13 misses you.
Yeah, the 13 misses.
Okay.
Mia's like, ow!
There will still be damage.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
As he lifts up its arms, it goes ahead and drops it down on top of you.
Mia yelps in pain, like takes a knee, but isn't out of it yet.
Next attacks are at compression, although it doesn't have arms, so it will be attacking with disadvantage.
Headbutt.
Apparently so.
13 and a 19.
I think the 19 hits. Let me double check. I think compression is 15 AC.
9 points of slam damage. And then against Robin.
And none of them appears to hit.
And those do not hit Rovan as it tries to swing at Rovan. And as Rovan was ducking down to avoid the hole in the ground,
Bob and
it
weave.
swings and misses. Rovan, your companion is cornered in,
Yes, 15
and you
AC.
have an enemy.
So 9 damage, you said?
I'm sorry.
You said 9 damage to compression?
9 damage to compression.
Can I make a point of order? Where am I in the order?
Oh, yeah, there is a
When we
veil.
deleted
Veil
your
is not-
character
Oh, okay, good.
prior, it took you out of the order.
Sorry.
So I don't exist. This is fun.
Uh-oh, she should be in here with Robin.
I know. I don't remember what your role was previously.
Me
'Cause
neither.
roll me a number real quick.
Oh,
We're gonna put you in.
Oh yay! I think I'm on that 11, so you know it'll go.
Go ahead
It's
and
just a
do.
distraction.
Go ahead and do an attack because it's the attack that we didn't get you on, and then I'll slip you in there. or like do your turn, and then I'm gonna put you in the right area.
Well, I got an 8 twice, so I'm going to assume I don't hit shite.
There's a lot of activity that's making it difficult to see through all this dust.
Indeed.
Kadros offers himself. To dispatch these unnecessary foes.
If you'd like, go ahead. But don't overexert yourself.
Do you want to give me 2 attacks of your choice?
Sure. I can't actually get to his goddamn sheet right now because one of my browsers is fucking blowing itself up. But if I remember plus 12, you got a 19 and a 16. So plus 12, I'm pretty certain he hits.
The 19 definitely hits. Who did you hit?
He goes in and has the plus 12 as well, so.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, so both of those will hit.
Whichever. I'm honestly looking for his sheet right now, so.
Let's see. If I recall, this one's pretty close to dead. This one's the one that get hit. The one next to Owen is the one that get hit with the ice knife, and then this one's pretty much unscathed. This one is just unscathed. The one to me is
He'll
that.
take both of them on the unscathed one.
So the one next to Rovin, or the one next to Elnaya?
Or whichever one it was, because I'm honestly trying to look for his sheet.
This one's unscathed. This one took an ice knife, I believe.
Ah,
And
okay.
then this one's the one that is almost dead.
And I can do the damage for you if you like, real quick. Vale, if you want.
Good, thank you.
That's a healthy 36.
Right, googly moogly.
Elnaya, you watch as this kind of whip-like effect comes around and smacks the target. Yep, that does. You can hit that.
Recognizing it, it sort of calls out a "Thank you, illustrious one."
He probably really appreciates being acknowledged.
Probably.
All right. Top of the order, Rovin.
The one north, which one seems to have the most amount of... Which one appears to be the least hurt of the ones surrounding Elnaya? That one there?
Yes.
Roger. Rovin is going to go smack that one.
Smack it real good.
He will go get an attack of opportunity from you running out of the other range.
That's
Yeah, well, Rovin's gonna get all the health from attacking him by smacking.
Yeah, exactly. It's
So-
got 1d4.
Rovin deals 43 damage to this one here.
What the
Jeez,
fuck?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Sorry, it takes me a bit to calculate.
Okay, also roll a
Oh,
1d4 and
sorry.
you gain that in health.
One d4, 3.
How do you dispatch this one?
Having heard of these master swordsmen that seem to unsheath their sword and then sheath it back with the enemy falling to bits, Rovin decides to try that, and
Oh my god.
unfortunately is not nearly as quick to sheath and unsheath his blades. But
So who did that in last night's game?
I don't
I'm
think
assuming
anyone
that's
but
where it came from.
it's a silly mental thought of like Rovin does the pull out softly, puts it back in. The elemental kind of looks down at its hands like, immediately falls apart.
Sheesh.
unfortunately, Rovin is not quite skilled at that, and quite sort of fumble it. But anyway, he will graciously accept the attack of opportunity from the one that he passed.
And it failed.
All right.
It got a 12.
I assume a 16 does not hit either of these guys, correct?
It does not.
Okay, well, Little Think will have target this one here with Ice Knife again. And he needs that one to do a Dex saving throw. And the little thinks spell attack bonus is +4. And has to be to, oh, well, a nat 20. So I think that fails.
Yeah, it fails.
And then 2d6 cold damage is 8.
I think
total.
Swan's quietly crying inside.
Roven, what the fuck?
I think you'll find that that one wasn't precisely Rowan.
I'm taking Rovin's leg next game.
Hey, I didn't write Little Think or Conduit's character sheets.
Oh.
So I took 8 damage. Was there additional cold, I think?
Was
No,
that
because
psychic
they-
damage or was that just cold?
It's just
I think we're all taking psychic damage just seeing how much damage this man does.
that was the rat.
That was the rat.
Don't miss
Jesus
the rat.
fuck!
Squeak,
Why?
squeak, squeak, squeak.
Why
squeak.
is the rat?
No.
Why not?
Roven did the
What's the
stabby
rat?
stabby for 44, but the rat is hitting well.
Really? Well, he says.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well.
Just
Right.
wait till you see what happens when the rat rides Conduit.
The rat
Rowan
can't do it.
hasn't been waiting for that at all.
The rat can't do it.
Ruben now has a
What was he?
ability to bring Conduit into small spaces. Just need to fix your brother first.
Claustrophobia. Here we go.
Anyway, that is Ruben's turn.
Oh lord.
Oh Lord Almighty! Great googly moogly! It's all about to go to shit.
No, I think the wall's gonna come down though.
That's why it's going to shit.
Oh boy. Bale winces.
Nia also winces.
It fails to stomp through the wall.
I'm
It is
sure
very
he's thrilled with that.
it's very unhappy about this wall. It is thick,
Uh
thick boy wall.
That
El Naya.
oh. Oh boy.
There's
Well,
still
Nia-
one looking at you, or actually he's looking at compression, but it's within your range, and the console is but 10 feet away.
Nia curtsies, takes it and sidesteps, and can she just barely reach it from here? Because like,
You can touch it.
okay, so
You're
Nia's
just,
going
you're
to
just standing over the ashes of the old one.
Nia's just going to lunge and like slap her hand onto the console, and I'm assuming this is a carnival.
Arcana roll. DC 16.
Roll hard.
Please, 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 please. That's a 9. That's not good.
You are not able to reach the full controls from this angle.
Nia groans very loudly, and then oh, I can't take an attack of opportunity if I move. I will fucking die. So she's just going to I literally cannot think of anything I can do to improve my chances of survival here. So I'm just gonna stand here like a sitting duck.
I bet you
And
just
it-
don't die. It should be fine.
Yeah, simply do not die, Fivehead. I know.
Eris.
We'll blink at the weird commentary, but you know, just continue with things.
We do what we must.
What? Not die or call me Fivehead?
I'm not calling you Fivehead. I'm calling myself Fivehead.
The reference is lost on me.
It's just, you know,
I think it's been really good.
it's just a terrible and
Can I get in through here, son?
There is a door there. You can go through there.
I'm gonna investigate. Said thing.
Ah!
You do find an old storage room.
I'm gonna rummage old storage room like I know what I'm doing.
In the midst of combat, Eris is exploring.
As he should be.
I mean, you know,
Can we just back up for a second? Is that Vivaldi out of interest? Is this an attempt at Vivaldi?
The music.
The music.
Oh, I don't know that.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. I was hearing fall and that. Or
I mean,
winter.
we both know that at some point it just randomly played. What's it called?
I'm not
Skyrim
good-
music.
I mean, I'm not complaining whatsoever. I'm highly entertained that somebody took Vivaldi and turned it into potential like battle music. That's fucking awesome.
I mean, consider it's a
What do I
public
find?
domain now.
Roll
Yeah,
me
but
a
I mean-
1d100. $85. Okay. You go ahead and try to move through this room, trying to pick apart little bits. You actually do find several containers that look like they also were. People were trying to also contain these elemental dusts with not much luck. Like it's very scattered amounts. Nothing that you were actually collecting from a full dead body. You do find more journal entries, just kind of talking about survival and how to maintenance these particular conduits. You do find among these things a decanter of endless water
Holy shit!
That's
and
cool.
a scroll of fire giant strength.
Ooh, very useful, that one.
Someone add those to the loot bin.
Very fancy.
If someone
not.
doesn't mind writing those in.
Is there anything
Who's got
further
it?
in the channel on the product though? That goes here.
You do just nothing from this direction. That's it. It stops right there.
Okay, and there's something else
What
in
was
the
the
room.
other one?
A decanter of endless water. Kind of important to drink water when you're down here with all this acid.
Sometimes you just need nice and fresh things.
You also need to wash off the acid if you get splashed with it.
No, apparently only you need crystal water stop.
That was all the roses are fine.
That's all you. That's really of worth down here.
And nothing
And
forward.
paper. Kindling. Dead bodies and the stories that came with them.
So we are going to leave the other direction. Go back until we can.
Okay. Vale.
See?
Yes?
I'm getting fucking pissed with all this shit. I'm gonna run along the piping and start sniping those fucks.
Snipe the
Do-
fucks.
Do your best.
Eris just bolted out of here.
I'm gonna do one thing, and because I hit once, and I think I get flanking, so that's an automatic seek. I got a 19, so I'm gonna roll damage plus my seek attack because I got flanking damage.
Yeah.
This gonna hurt. It's not even looking at it.
Well,
Vale.
nothing I fucking else have done tonight has hurt, so you know it's nice that I get one. So the dagger did 2.
And the sneak.
Did 5 damage.
Oof.
So there's 6 damage total, y'all.
7.
7. 7?
7. 2 plus 5.
How do you dispatch this one?
Yay!
There's just a dagger in the eye, and it just falls back and goes poof.
Or sploop.
Back on to Rovin. It
Yeah,
collapses
use the
Okay. Shit.
and poops.
Sorry.
Thank you. Nia just sounds greatly relieved. She was pretty sure she was hosed.
Nox, based on the experience
Darling
you have,
dearest, you're not allowed to die. I have a fucking deal.
That's
You're
fair.
not allowed to die.
Well, I will do my best not to.
That's why I'm
Particularly
here.
early.
And the rest of us help too.
Yes,
What
one.
am I saying?
I will mind you and let you know that based on the fact that you guys have killed 2 of the elementals, next round, a new elemental will spawn.
How would you know that?
Because I was watching the last round. Or the other one.
What will you do?
1 sec.
It's more so I'm just putting pressure on the players.
Perhaps budge compression, which is sort of
Hey,
covering my
element
ideas
of pressure.
Under
I mean,
pressure.
that just sounds like a good idea.
Okay, I'll just run there. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Oh,
And I'll activate it.
alright.
I need an Arcana check.
Yeah. Can I use my multi-tool?
I assume so.
That-
23, I'm assuming hits.
Yep. The 23 hits and 23 for Arcana.
Well, that's a good trade.
It swings at you, just clipping your side as you're able to just reach over. You lean out with your tiny body, trying to go ahead and plug your Tinkerer's tool in. As soon as it goes ahead and hits, you watch Elnaya as the levels on the system immediately drop down.
Can Nox do like a Helldivers land where he dives, aims backward with his gun pointing at the...
Yes, but you need a cape to do that.
I do have a cape.
Not licensed to dive.
I have a cloak of
Really?
I have a cloak of elven kind. I have a cape.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What does the cape even do?
It's nothing. It's called Spelljamers.
As it's a cape.
Hence why he needs a cape to dive.
Making a cheap about the dumb cape. Oh.
That again.
Oh.
And the room is quiet.
Is it?
Is this? Oh my.
Is there anything different about all this? Like, is there a way we can tell what that singing was?
If you'll also direct your attention to the top of the map.
That would be the removal of the force fields. But why the singing?
We know where. Well, Nia is going to just like sort of flop over the panel for a moment, just sort of wheezing because fuck, that hurt right in the rib cage.
Need a little bit of patching up, Naya.
If you don't terribly mind. Oh.
Nox will get up, dust himself off, and cast a Cure Wounds.
Thank you very much.
Relic, you can stop firing now. Battle's over. I'm actually gonna go out and make certain the Relic knows that the battle's over and isn't going to continue to stop to, like, do this.
Oh, nice.
Please. It's good. You saved us. Thank you for your assistance.
You see he was like in the midst of like lifting up his hand again to go ahead and smash on the wall when you kind of run over. The gun immediately swivels in your direction before returning back to place.
Vale like winces slightly. That's never gonna get comfortable. Darling dearest, it's fine. You got us? We're safe. Thank you.
Nia, meanwhile, goes to help Nox up before going to, collect the elemental dust. It's wheezing a little bit all the while because, even with the cure, that still stings.
As Naya reaches over to grab Nox, a couple of robots are going to slither from under his sleeve. Spider-like things run up her arm, start suturing all the wounds and whatnot.
I'm sorry. Did you just become like something out of the Terminator movie or like Alien or something?
Those are my
Nia
robots.
jumps
Those
a
are my
bit and
healing.
looks at them and is like, oh, well, thank you.
18 HP.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm terribly picturing like Men in Black bullshit or something.
Nope, little
So
robos.
that was 18 twice.
No, 8. You gained 18 HP from that heal. I didn't know if you heard it.
Perfect.
I thought I heard 18 inches. So.
Yeah, I heard 18
Oh.
twice, so I was clarifying. Okay, so
I
I'm back
may
up
have
to 25.
stuttered. Do you require another one, Naya?
No, I'll be all right. That's should save our resources in case more of these things are around. And then she goes to. I'm assuming the Arcana check is needed to collect these again, or are we good?
Arcana check.
All right. 10. Nia's
10?
rolling streak is
10 will
over.
10 will not be able to pick up these.
I will assist.
Yeah, Nia's like, ugh.
Actually, you know what? I rolled a 17 plus 8, so can I just do it?
Yeah, you can just do it. Nia goes and then winces as she bends over and is like, you know what? I'm going to leave this to you while I'm still. Oof. And she steps aside. Because, yeesh. Sort of goes over here, sidles around.
So that's 25 total, Swan.
She goes
25, you
over
are able to collect 3 additional dust piles.
to-
Can
Meanwhile,
I
Nia's very-
roll? Go ahead.
Oh, Nia's just going to pat Kadros on the hilt and be like, thank you very much for your assistance. Illustrious one.
He's very pleased by all amounts. Can I, like, the singing only happened when we dropped the walls, yeah?
It is sounding like it, yes.
Can I make, like, a religion check or a nature check or something to see if it's connected to what's-her-face, the goddess, or the, like,
This feels like a relationship. Possibly.
Yeah, by all means.
that's a nat 20.
Ah!
Oh my.
There you
Can't
go.
hit worth shit, but if I want to know something, apparently I get answers, maybe.
While the others are collecting the dust, you do take note to see that the ley line energy that seems to be flowing through the pipes connected towards this particular conduit have all stopped. You'd also feel that this heavenly voice kind of coming off seems to be almost radiating as the same way it was from the previous encounter from the tower itself.
So, is she no longer having her energy harnessed in order to grab those walls and make them reality, or is she just dying slower?
You may never know.
Wait, we'll
I will mind you in saying there is still one wall.
One wall where?
We have one more. Well, we gotta look around.
If you'll
Sorry,
please look
I
to the
thought
top.
that the walls of force were gone, that's all.
We had
If
three.
you'll please look to the top right of the map.
there were 3 of them with 3 different colors, I believe.
So that starburst is actually still a wall then. I thought that
That's a
was an
wall.
explosion.
No, that's it.
My apologies, I miscalculated. Let's go fucking find the last goddamn thing of all this and put this to an end.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
Relic, darling. Do you happen to know if you've come across any more of these toxic elementals? These things that you've been firing at that aren't the walls?
That's wrong.
I was gonna ask.
Do that.
No clue. Not a
Lovely.
moment.
I don't know. Can we take the first roll? Would he just know everything for 5.5 of a second?
Eris, what do you see down that hallway? Is this a wall here? Or does this hallway continue and hasn't been revealed?
Oh lord, I had to find Eris. Shit, I've lost Eris. Damn it, where'd Eris go?
Where the fuck? Where'd you go? Bitch, we don't know.
Eris,
I don't know where you guys are at, so I don't know which wall you were referring to.
Eris, there's nothing further that direction.
Okay, and then just north of that, here to the east of the chamber, there is that also a dead end?
That is also a dead end.
Okay.
Like I said,
And then-
there's areas that they have like cultist stuff in here that's like, that doesn't apply.
Yeah, understood. That's why.
Oh,
So if I haven't expanded it, it means you can't either see it or it doesn't apply.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
And we're not exactly. We seem to have been everywhere in this dungeon.
you're a ranger, yes?
Eris is going down one
I think
path.
we've established that part. Can you...
I might be a cleric.
I think we also have a path here. Though, how did we miss this path here?
Set up?
Go north from where you are. Yeah, on your screen. North.
You guys just
No.
hear this tank that's rolling continuously through the hallways.
No, you missed it. You just zoom out.
It's Eris as he explores the map.
Are you seeing my things?
Going out, yeah.
By the way, I gave Relic
Mine.
Breaker control to you guys so you can move them as you wish.
Did we miss a path, perhaps? Or do we just want to systematically go through the walls?
Wanting destruction is always an opportunity. However, if we go break too many of these walls, we risk the ceiling collapsing upon us.
Honestly, I have no complaints with the ceiling collapsing so long as it isn't upon us. Uvel's gonna go hop on Relic again. Come on, darling, let us go. Anyone else want a ride?
I appreciate it, but I am good.
Vale is now mixing flasks very badly.
Oh, I think I found Eris's location, everyone. He went north after the two northern turns. He's on the second one.
Lovely.
Eris, give me a perception check.
That doesn't sound good.
Eris, where are you?
Driving. Miss Daisy.
As you turn the tank, you notice this massive wall of jagged, spiked black rock.
Wait a second. Was Ilnaya coming back? Has she come back yet?
I do not know.
So we're continuing without her.
Oh, that's an accident. I'm gonna fix that.
Very well. Just
I
checking.
didn't know she had left. Come to Nox, you see you found me. I need a gunner. There's something in front of me that needs to be, unfronted me. I don't think I should ram it. Sounds odd to me.
I mean...
Nox is gonna get there. What does he see?
We're gonna wait for Elnaya for a second.
Okay.
Lovely. Did we hear that growling, by the way?
Only from where Eris is,
Just there.
because it's the hallway where the big wall is.
The big, scary-looking green thing?
The big, scary-looking green thing.
Lovely.
Back hatch open for Nox to get in. And Mandy on two wishes.
Oh, I see. Nox will hop in. But as far as there.
Hello, I am back.
No!
So-
No problems.
Sorry about that. What's up?
Come along. The green glowing wall in front of us seems to be growling uncomfortably.
You know that if you were there.
I wouldn't know that because I'm not there. And I'm now getting bitched at that IRL.
Nia has followed everyone up, I presume.
Would
So
you like
on-
a ride, Nia? She offers a shoulder on Relic.
Nia duly takes her up on it because she is still a little tired. She's going to herself.
What do you see, son? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Ah!
Well, you could find out if you were on top of Relic with us.
Actually,
But you're not.
no, I'm by another door.
No. Well, that's a problem.
Where the hell is Relic Breaker? Oh,
He's quite nearby.
I'm ahead of you, so I know what's coming.
Just slightly.
So, Elnaya, to kind of reiterate what happened, Eris continued to explore down here, and upon turning around, you notice this large wall of jagged black rocks spiking out, and it is oozing this acidic material.
Oh, yikes.
And
And
it's
you
also
heard,
growling?
and it's growling.
The wall is growling.
The wall is growling.
It's hungry. Give us Snickers.
I don't have a Snickers that big, and I don't eat them, so you'll have to find one yourself there, bird. Unless you have one in your endless bag of snacks that you obviously have.
What is this?
Perhaps that's why she's so irate.
It's the sound.
Fuck the fuck off! You fucking badass attempt at a cleric.
You're not you when you're.
I'm going to fucking bite you and it'll be fun. How about that, you asshole?
Hail is now tipping both flasks in tandem.
Out of character. Ooh, kinky.
Sir, this is how you get Diablerized.
Sir, this is a Chuck E. Cheese.
Vale doesn't know how to take that IRL or not, so you know she's just gonna like tip both of them one at a time into her mouth and like just pretend she didn't hear that.
Good sir,
Good sir,
if you wish to go to a kink club, that's your purview. I'm saying the fuck out of it.
Okay, so
Alternatively, I'm the one sitting on a tank. Maybe don't bother me.
She has a point.
Oh, she has
And a gun, a very large gun.
I do.
I'm
I'm
not
not
driving,
driving,
he
he
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just passengers on this this Uber-sized tank.
Tank-sized Uber, perhaps?
No. The Uber is the size modifier. It's just also a joke.
you're an uber shit. That's what.
Right. What was growling at us? Do I have to move Eris out of the way to get the giant gun I'm sitting on to deal with it?
Also, Eris is also sitting on a giant gun, so we can deal with the goddamn self.
I will mind you and say you have 4 shots left
Here I am.
before you'd have to roll to protect the battery.
Wait, Eris or Relic?
Eris.
Okay, just checking.
Upon getting the gunner's permit, I'm assuming you're going to the gunner's permit, no?
Yep, knocks us up into the gunners.
I assume you know what to do with that.
Point and
Much
click,
better than
correct?
Nia does, that's for damn sure.
Wouldn't it be
Alright.
better if we investigate that wall first rather than shooting it?
One would think.
I mean, I'm not here to ask questions.
I didn't come all this way to figure things out. I came here to find.
I'm looking for things to do. That's something to do. It's work
Walks
to get done.
from Relic and onto the wall, and then onto the ceiling, and like walks past everybody.
Did you shoot it or I go through it? Whether I
You're
can
You're
do it
not
or not.
fucking shooting me.
Sit
Sit your ass down.
Where are you coming from?
She literally walked right above us, my friend. Remember, she is.
That's out of my viewpoint, you wanks.
You're welcome, and you wish you had one to wank off of.
Oh, good God, people.
He's a bird. He has a cloaca.
Jesus
I don't want to think about the
Christ.
biological situation, so I'm gonna roll to inspect.
What, the cloaca?
That's a little growl at you.
Sorry, that was terrible.
That was beautifully timed, and even it.
Either take the shot or we go into it.
You're not going anywhere just yet. Could you
Stop it.
speak?
You will kill all the passengers on board if you ram into that.
This time I won't be doing offboarding of me.
Eris.
Shut up! Sit down and let me do my fucking job!
Last time I was checking, I was sitting down, and I am doing my job.
I got a 19
Children,
plus
good
something.
lord.
What am I rolling? Perception or something else?
What are you trying to do?
I want to know what the fuck this is and why it's growling at us, and if there's something I need to do that will potentially inform Eris to not ram this thing as of the moment. So probably perception. A, I'm not afraid of you.
Not for you.
Oh, good.
I'm revving the engine to intimidate the wall back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached Vox Machina levels of door issues.
I mean,
We
I'm
are
the
rolling.
guard. Shouldn't I be intimidating the door?
You don't have a tank.
That's true. But I do have a loot.
Can we just move on with
I
this?
got investigation / perception. If I'm fucking rolling an investigation, I got a 24, and if I'm rolling a perception, I got a 26.
Heh. Beautiful.
Tell me of this wall and why it's growling at us.
The wall that you're looking at right now is, as I said, a large. It looks to be like kind of like a mix of rubble as well as pieces of the foundation that have kind of caved in. But what's most obvious and kind of more so the eerie about this particular wall is that it's glued together with this same acidic material. You can see it's almost still like bleeding out, kind of like a wound that seems to be seeping.
But
with
it's
a number.
bleeding acid?
It's bleeding acid.
We have a wall that seems to be bleeding acid. Out of all of our collective knowledge, do we have any knowledge of this?
Should I roll an Arcana?
Should I roll an Arcana?
I got a 1, so
Oh, why
it doesn't matter
not?
what the fuck I rolled.
18 for Nox.
16 for Nia.
Robin doesn't even know his own name at the moment.
Roman, you're
Very
still
interesting piece of thing on the wall there.
He's
That's
trying to get
very
the blue.
interesting.
He's trying to get the blue dust off of him.
I mean, yeah, that sounds legit.
Better than my green dust. Oh, sorry, my yellow pollen. That's what it is. not
Dust
green
his ass off.
Duster.
With a high level in Arcana, and with things as metamorphed as and strange as it is, you can definitely tell that this was not naturally made. But you can probably deter that this is some kind of creature's lair.
Lovely.
Well,
Should I attempt to talk to it? That seemed to work so well last time.
If you.
I mean, you can go.
Yeah.
I don't
I
fucking
don't
know. I'm asking for advice.
I'm up in the
I
sky.
wasn't asking you because you don't know shit. You can't tell me anything.
I don't know. You know, the one who made the
Which is why you can't tell me anything.
And we broke the DM again.
Aw,
Dude, I need to just shut the fuck up.
Must have broke the veil.
I need another fucking drink.
Okay, so we have something hostile up ahead.
How do we know it's hostile? Maybe it's just trap.
It doesn't like us.
It doesn't know us.
We're just here and we showed up out of nowhere and we're the first probable sounds is heard in millennia. Who knows?
Well, here's the other problem, which is I did find some documentation saying that people were being taken. Now, that may have been Iron Bloods, but this is not what I was expecting.
What did you say?
Give me a What was your perception check you got earlier?
Man.
I don't. If anyone had done a perception check, I'll allow it. Or if you want to do one now. 24. Okay. Anyone else?
Nox got a 10 or 12. Sorry.
5 for Robin. Crit
26.
fail.
24 for Nia. 18 plus
I have
6.
crit fail 2 rolls in a row.
When Rovin
Oh,
is
God.
still picking some of the dust off of his shirt, Nox.
You're
oh, sorry,
rolling a d8 each time, Robin. That's why you're not getting so good.
Vale, you and Ryan both kind of notice these large symmetrical shaped footsteps moving in the direction of the wall.
Like,
If you'd have to guess, they're about the length of your body.
While asking the only denizen around here that actually might know something is fucking useless.
You notice that they also appear to have almost this cut and chiseled look to them.
But is this an organic growl?
Yeah.
Like made by an animal rather than a construct?
Yeah.
No. What if they decided to try and experiment on something?
They made a bigger one. Alright, Eris, what you need to do is you need to get that tank out of here with those people, come back, and we're going to have Relic Breaker smash through that thing, and we are going to fight like hell.
Back up.
Relic does bring you up for a fight. I will back Relic the fuck out of the way so that you can hypothetically deposit the people in a safe-ass place. Does that help?
Yeah, that's enough from you two.
We heard you the first 40 times.
Can you
Can you
actually
actually
hear
hear
us?
us?
Stop tripping off at it. Good lord.
No.
No wonder.
Can you hear us?
Why don't you wait until we're in position?
The position you have is to murder the fuck.
Yes, but look, it's just me and Compression here. Do you see the rest of our party?
Well, I see me. It's a good thing that I'm here, otherwise you would be on your own with compression.
Yeah, Nia is going to be there as well since it's like Relic Breaker moved. She was just sort of riding shotgun or however that works.
I haven't asked him.
Where is Relic Breaker now? He's all the way over
Oh,
there.
Swan moved him down that way, thinking that we
Oh,
were
I
going
see.
backwards.
Nia popped off then. What in tarnation?
Noctis,
This is quite possibly the noisiest wall I have ever encountered. I would know.
you're not coming through.
That explains a lot, because we blend with them quite excessively. Bill's gonna ask Kadros, does he know that sound?
Can I roll nature and see if I know it?
I mean, nature would also be appropriate. Go ahead,
Nature
Eris.
or Arcana?
Or both, given it might be an construct at this point.
Well, I'm asking.
It would. I guess it would fall under Arcana.
Alright, that.
Oh, right, I did an Arcana check on the wall, not on the noise. Am I allowed to roll for this? Alright, I just rolled a nat 20. Total 28.
I got a 2.
I
I know that I know nothing.
You could use the history checks of or you could use the checks of Kadros if you want their Vale.
Oh, yes, please. What's his history again? Oh. Well, he actually doesn't have a fucking history.
Oh, he has history.
He does? No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Whiplash!
Remember, the only thing he's not bright on is religion.
You did hear my roll, right, Swan?
Repeat it one more time. I apologize. When you guys don't roll them, I can't see them, but it falls on my head often.
Nat 20, 28 total.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, you can.
Kadros got a 22.
Okay.
Nia only got 19.
Oh,
got
my
two.
God.
Two,
Of course.
Fine.
The sound was definitely something that sounded like gurgles were involved. Nothing natural has ever made that noise in your well-known knowledge. But if you'd have to put something together, you'd assume this is some kind of unnaturally made construct.
Were you aware of that part?
And very big.
Oh boy.
Shall we have a quick bio break before we do this fight?
Yes.
Yeah, seems like a good idea. I could use some water.
And...
Fire break.
Pausing.
Well, you know what?
There we go. Started
Another
recording.
one?
What is going on?
Congrats, Swan. You made them all confused.
Another one. Enough of that.
Do you really,
Enough of that.
do you really
And
find
honestly,
it necessary?
To do what? Try desperately to make something better than it was. Desperately try to figure out if any of this fucking place is worth living in.
Making
Making
any of the goddamn
people that live here better than they were.
Or
Or
try
try
desperately to make certain that somebody who lives here now might find it better than they were. You be on the wall. Yes, you. I heard you the first 40 times. Do you actually have comparable speech, or are you just able to yell? That could very well mean anything. Can you give me something a little bit more concrete?
I'm inclined to say no.
Are you in pain? You don't need to yell this time. I heard you the first 42. Gonna need to be a wee bit more specific there, darling.
I think it's time we start moving, Vale.
And what, pray tell, are we gonna do with another lost soul in this godforsaken place that can't handle itself?
These are non-thinking entities. They're just
Do you
elements.
think, creature behind the wall, you don't have language, but do you have thought? Do you understand me?
You don't hear a response.
If you do, could you put one foot down, please?
What sucks is that she's the one in command of the tank.
Relic Breaker, if anything goes completely awry, follow the small one. Do as he says. And by the small one, she points at Nox, this one.
You see the gun just turn and
Nox just raises a thumb up, aims forward, and aims his gun at the wall. He is holding an action to shoot if a monstrously large creature comes through.
Was there any response from the wall, one step and or anything else?
there was no response.
So you aren't lucid. You can hear us, but you can't respond.
There's no response.
So the best thing you can do is yell and scream and complain about the fact that you're in hell.
Vale, I think it's time we move on.
Did what? Left the fucker to its own devices? Bring down the city around us?
I will tell you that the ley lines
Point towards this direction.
go under the wall.
Who was the goddess that we were in trouble with, or that was here?
Atia?
Atia. Are the ley lines accessible?
Well, yeah, you're standing on one.
Fresh and dear,
What do you want him to do?
Could you break this? I want to talk to her.
What are you specifically wanting to break? Because I might be able to.
I want the ley line open.
Isn't the ley line pure energy there, Swan? Or is it like in a tube?
Is it a
I mean,
conduit of information?
It's a tube carrying energy.
Okay, so like it's one of these things. If we could break it open and get access to the ley
Give
line.
me access enough to get a hand in. That's all I think I'll need. Or I'm going to end up completely and utterly shocked beyond belief, in which case you'll all see what my hair looks like on end.
Eris, I don't think that would work.
Damn.
Mutinying against me for all my stupid ass ideas?
No.
Mutinying against me tomorrow for all my stupid ass ideas.
So you're gonna have compression smack the pipe?
Is there a way that Nox could cut into the pipe with his multi-tool? And
Cutting, just open it enough that I can
Yeah.
reach in and grasp whatever version of the conduit is available.
I did bring you your drink, yeah?
I mean, yeah.
Her consciousness is still here. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to commune with it. And if her power's been siphoned off for this, maybe she can tell us about what's ahead.
29 to try and cut a patch open in the conduit without damaging its structural integrity, sort of thing, so that Vale can stick a hand in.
No. If any of you want to talk me out of this, now's a good time. But honestly, if the goddess alone is able to tell us what has been happening here, on what her power has been siphoned into, then maybe we ought to risk it.
Oh dear.
I will actually give her credit. She's kind of got a point there. It's not a bad idea, I'll give her.
It's not a safe idea, but if it's what we've got.
As opposed to what? Going after the Tarask in the next room that's been exercised with a helmet full of hell?
The what?
I don't know. I just know that there's something big behind that that doesn't have the capacity to actually think. And if it's
Okay.
anything like what Ironblood Industries has done to these poor people, she'll nod at the refugees, who are, like, huddling together on top of a tank. Maybe we ought to go in with some fucking fall warning.
Alright,
wrong.
so we're gonna need...
A dexterity check for all the lightning that's going through here.
Oh no, this is con saves.
Back up, everybody.
This is interesting because I thought I
This
touched
is
a
gonna
ley
hit.
line last time.
You're cutting into a ley line.
Gotcha.
Please don't.
And
Okay.
Late.
Okay, hold on. There's
I-
stuff I gotta find.
I gotta ask, because Nox would have thought of this before cutting into it. Like, he's just not like, oh, I'll cut into this. He's seen this stuff before. If this is a bad idea.
Inside?
I wouldn't have done it.
Alright, there, master of all that is knowledge, what would you have done?
Can we...
Not cut into a tube of pure energy.
Perhaps we can have a retroactive insight check, maybe?
That
Perhaps.
might have been a good idea. Perhaps let them have it. This is my stupidity. Let them be safe from it.
You already said you cut into it.
All right,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
going.
Alright.
It's already
So
done.
I need con saves greater than 12.
Oh boy.
For Nox and Vale. Yay.
That's a 13.
Each area increases the damage by 1d6.
No, that's a fail for Nox.
And burst by 5. Okay, so what was the
13 for me.
9 for Nox.
So this is half damage on save. So I will say, first off, I will say the fact that you just got a 15 might have been your saving grace. It's still gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But that may have just been your saving grace because of what may also happen. So you guys watch Nox reach over, and with your multi-tool, you are slicing into this cable. And the moment that the piece of it's this like fortified metal finally comes loose, there's a big white light that goes off, and you will all hear an explosion. The only ones in this explosion are Vale and Nox. I can't stop that. I can't stop that. So this is... I can't stop that.
Keep going then.
Oh.
19 points of radiant damage.
And that's
Halved?
halved?
That is halved.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh no, like if that's the damage and you would half it, Nox would I guess take the full brunt of it.
Are you
Oh,
okay?
Jesus, Murphy.
I'm alright so far. 21.
Surprisingly enough, at the same time, oh, I don't even know what I'm going to be doing with this situation. So, where are all my sounds for this? Where do I even go? What do I even do? So first of all,
Potentially sounds like a good start.
there's an
Yep.
explosion.
Match.
Following after this, you watch as the energy that seems to come out of the tube seems to encase Vale and Nox. You guys will start to regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns for the next minute.
10 rounds of this?
10 rounds? Or hold on.
for one minute, as you two kind of get blasted to your prospective
12.
sides,
12.
you will regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
100. Well, that'd be a total of 120 by the end of it. I'm correct.
120 hit points? Something like that?
100 and...
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they temporary hit points? Can I take those?
No, this is full-blown hit points.
Okay, so just max health after about a
Look at
minute.
this, weirdly.
Yeah. Okay. And,
That's-
She's singing again.
Does everybody hear that?
this is coming out of the tube.
Did we just stumble across a good idea?
Nia
I feel
slides
so
off
much
her.
better based on the stupidity.
Somewhere deeper inside that same wall,
Oh no.
Somebody's angry that we took away his power. Is there still like ley lines in there, like lines of
it's-
cordage?
it's still running.
And it's running towards that center.
So the best way I would describe this is it looks like a stream like water. If you put your hand, it'd be like plasma.
Any suggestions, Naya? You were the last one who did this.
I did not. What? Oh no.
Good.
Nia's like.
Think well of
Is the energy like? Is this pressurized? Is it shooting out, or they have to reach in and like? How is this working?
Why don't we get something to shoot this? Because I think it's getting pissed off.
Yeah, of course it is.
Relic breaker. Nia's
Relic breaker?
Maybe shoot
Should
there.
make damn certain that all the rest of these assholes are safe. I'm plunging my hands in.
Nia's like, wait, no, what? Oh boy. He is going to raise her voice and be like, Eras, get the refugees off the tank. You're probably going to have to do some combat.
I'm out of the tank currently.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
As I suspected.
Okay. So,
On the
On
plus,
the plus side, it's too early for him to call a break.
Did we just ruin your plan a little?
Wait, is this fucking Weeblix?
Weeblix?
No, wait, no, he's not slimy enough. That's the god of the demon
Great,
of slime.
thanks. I needed to know
that.
So, now that it actually comes out, you can actually kind of get a tell of what this is. But it's a stone golem
What the f-
that seems to have kind of taken up all this free energy.
Nia
A leech.
pats Relic Breaker's leg frantically. Relic Breaker, please shoot it. Please shoot it.
That is a hit as you watch this massive cannon. It kind of locks its feet down before firing.
Will, too.
Can Nox fire a shot too?
For 41 points of damage.
Fuck yes!
Woo!
Holy shit!
Was that an auto hit?
Relic Breaker, I would, if you were an organism that would enjoy it, I would kiss you. Holy fuck! Nia is like, sort of wide-eyed and staring, like, oh boy, oh no.
This thing kind of reels back in the experience of like being shot in the chest.
Yes! Sucks to suck, doesn't it, you fucker?
Please don't taunt the giant angry rock.
Thankful! Finally someone else is telling her to. Why is she cackling like a villain? Oh my god, was she the villain the entire time?
Oh, that'd be far too easy. I'm here to make your lives miserable by living! Besides, I gotta deal to keep the rest of you fucks safe.
As you notice it stands above this acid, you will notice that the acid is starting to pour itself up into its wounds and heal.
No, no.
Top of the round, Rovan, it is your move.
Do I need to roll?
It's an elemental, is it?
We're still-
Oh!
Did you have your gun set on this thing?
Yes,
Yes, he did.
He was
Waiting
waiting
to kill the fucker as soon as it came out of the pit.
There's a wall there, though.
Yes.
Do I need to roll initiative since I haven't really run that for a while?
We can do new initiatives.
Oh, just like I haven't, wasn't part of the last combat, so.
Ah, that's true.
But you're still on the. You can keep the same turn.
It's up to you guys, it doesn't matter. It was questioning. So.
I rolled the exact same initiative last time, so it don't matter to me.
We all knew it was coming anyway. This, anyway.
If you had a prepared attack, I will allow it.
I technically did, but then I cut the conduit open. I never re-prepared it, so.
Eris, did you have it? Were you in the gunner of your?
I got out of my tank, I'm just sitting around the wall where I'm at there. I was wondering if you roll initiative or not, that was questioning.
I'm just gonna say it's not technically invisible range.
There's a wall.
There's a wall.
You know, I'm not in the tank.
And those walls.
Oh, he's standing beside it. Okay.
Wallant.
Like, where my character is where I'm actually at.
What are you gonna hit it with? What you gonna boop it with?
Ice
Knife.
Seems
Seems to work great for everybody else. Stares awkwardly at the fucking rat.
Well, the damage is pretty knife.
It's so bloody icy, and I can't even get over how damn cold all this is. The puns are sharp enough that everybody else is bitching about them. Works both ways.
I'm
I'm already dead.
You
You can't fucking hurt me.
What did you hit it with, Eris?
I didn't hit with anything, I didn't have anything prepared. I just got out of the tank, was standing here. I was just wondering if I needed an initiative.
Well, I was gonna say you're on the initiative roll.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like it's my turn, so.
Well, we're gonna get.
It's
that.
a surprise roll.
You get it.
Fucking take it, man.
Well, unless it was armed, unless we held an
I had
action.
nothing prepared. Nothing
Yeah.
prepared.
We're fine. We're going.
There's curiosity. It's prepared.
Rovan, there's a big thing. There's a very big thing. It is
How
like the
big is
size
the
of
big
Relic
thing?
Breaker. It's the size of Relic Breaker.
Oh fuck.
Specifically, it is a elemental.
It is
Rovan
a
is-
stone construct.
Is it
Does it have
classified as an
elements?
elemental? Would
No,
it be
it just said-
elemental-esque?
It says, would it be elemental-esque? Yeah.
That's all he needs to hear.
Rovan shrugs close enough.
To the DM. Works.
So he is gonna go over to this thing and smack it. Will an 18 hit?
18 will hit.
Will a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
Fuck 'em up.
Rovan is going to do a total of 42 damage.
I'm gonna fuck your shit right up. Doo-da,
Sorry, I'm
doo-da.
going to start taking off people's arms next game.
Oh, knock it the fuck off. You take off enough arms and then I roll twos. What's your fucking complaint, man? Twos, apparently. Twos are your complaint.
Okay, and then Littlethink is going to have a go.
Oh, now I'm scared. Now I'm actually scared.
The rat is a new untested companion.
Fuck
Fuck 'em
him
up,
up,
boyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Rovan is.
So I will mention this thing has advantage against saving throws against spells
Oh, good.
Okay.
and other magical effects.
Now named my new baby duck, Littlethink.
In, Stardew Valley.
Hmm.
Little quack.
Yeah, Littlethink
Alt print screen?
Ooh.
Print screen. Oh, print screen, they just crop it.
Ooh.
I don't know otherwise.
Ooh. This is an elemental.
Oh God.
You get to fuck them up harder.
Or also, would the acid within it be considered water?
No.
I mean, 90% water, so it should be fine.
Magic acid.
Oh! He had to put his foot down.
It's magic acid and you can't do that.
Look, it's
Little Pink is going to cast Mold Earth directly in front of this thing, creating an area of difficult terrain.
difficult dry
I mean, give me a minute, I'll get there.
Okay. Dry terrain.
Yeah, you know.
Oh.
The acid. Or
Sand.
It's stone, right? So
Sand.
Well,
the dirt are
So point out the area that you're covering.
directly in front of this guy. The idea is to slow him down so that Relic
Cut him off.
Breaker and everybody else can hopefully Rogan is going to distract this thing and slow it down, and while everybody else takes pot shots at it is the idea.
If you target an area of loose stone, you instantly excavate it. You can also have, if the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, the 5-foot cube. Okay, so it lasts for 1 hour. Okay, so I'll make this part of the map. Okay, 5-foot cube. Okay.
And that will
Very
be
effective.
it for Little Think.
Little think, oh little think.
It can also cause light from his brain.
Oh God, he's a weird boy. He's an orc weird boy.
You kind of see.
Congratulations, you
kind
have
of
a
see
good
the.
light bulb.
You see the sand
Yeah, I
that's
had
in
an
front of.
Yeah.
You kind of see the sand that's beneath all this acid kind of like rupture up. It kind of billows and eventually kind of succumbs over the whole area, preventing the flow of further acid towards this creature, which it did not like.
Such a shame.
In addition to that, this is now another round of combat, which means that Robin is going to regain hit points.
Oh, I just straight up gave myself all the hit points that I needed to be back to full health.
Was it a minute since that our initial conduit enjoyment?
About 30 seconds. It took him a while to kind of plow through the wall.
Okay, so it still brings me back to full. That's half 120, so yeah.
Does that only affect the two of them, though?
It was
assume-
only
You get
those
your-
two.
You get your bitter string. You get your red string of blood.
Yes.
It was only in the initial explosion.
Yeah, no, I wanted to confirm. So, yep, okay. And that will be Robin and Little Think's turn.
So we have 6 turns of combat where we will heal 5 HP. Keep that in mind. No. That's the thing, though. You still have 6 more turns that you'll gain 5 HP. No, you're...
I was originally at 19
And
health.
30 seconds passed. So add 60 to that. Well, add up to
So
60.
I'm up to full health.
Yeah. Now, from now...
Now we're gonna keep.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
for
gonna
6
need
turns.
it.
Unless you get hit.
I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Put my hands
Okay.
in that fucking conduit.
And you didn't do that. He didn't hear you. So.
For the
For the
record,
record, I put my hands in the conduit.
If
If nobody heard that, that's what happened.
So just before he came through the
Yeah,
wall.
Yeah, just before you came through the wall, I threw my hands in the conduit. I have a grab on this water. That isn't actually water and is actually more energy of death.
Keep this noted.
I thought you were already noted it. I didn't realize nobody else noted it.
No, I didn't know you put your hands in it.
I put my hands in it. I want to talk to her.
Okay, duly noted.
Good
I think I got 5 more health. Let's count May.
I'm gonna
You're gonna need it. I'm gonna die.
You are kind of playing with God.
Not immediately.
I'm gonna die.
You're right, cancer.
My a dangerous
Alrighty, Rovin.
island.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Hit
that charm.
Hit that charm.
charm.
Don't you fucking succumb to the charm, you idiot!
And once again, she peeks at her mic.
Drew,
I
I
need a better mic. It needs to be able to handle me at high pitches.
Yeah, throw mic here if you want it.
It's a good charm.
You feel this kind of pulse of energy that moves out in a 10-foot sphere around him. Rovin, you turn in the direction of your compatriots.
Fuck!
And you see everything slow down almost entirely to a standstill.
Is that slow or stop?
I think I
The target can't use reactions. Its speed is halved and it can't make more than
It's
one
slow.
attack on its turn. In addition, the target can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, but not both. The effects last for 1 minute. It will then look down at you.
Open to look up at it.
slowly, like he's in a movie. Shot, 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 shot.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
No! Fuck!
That is a total of 40 points of damage.
And Rovin is down.
Oh, great.
No.
Presumably.
As you watch it lift up both of its massive arms and slam down on Rovin.
Rovin, no. Rovin, no. Not a good idea.
The stab is down.
Uh-oh. Oh no, our same type attack bonus. That was a Pokemon.
What's a Pokemon?
A Jokemon, if you will.
What the fuck just happened?
Well, we're not doing 1.5 times damage, unfortunately.
And to end my turn, I will go ahead
Play my shuffle card.
and move forward.
Difficult terrain. Difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's actually about as far as he
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of speed. As it walks up towards Vale.
Hey Keith, keep in mind, he gets attacks of opportunity on you if you cast spells.
Which?
If you cast spells.
It towers over you as it looks down. Ilnai, it is your go.
Oh boy.
It's attacks of opportunity when you cast spells.
Well, not on 9.
Oh no.
Any
Oh no.
spells or just certain spells?
How do we do
I'm
this?
pretty sure Nia has like one spell slot left. I have not been keeping very good track over the course of
Magical
the last week.
resistance. The golem has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Nia's current concern is like, oh shit, Rovin's dying. Unfortunately, she does not have ranged healing right now because she is out of spell slots of the higher tiers. So, Nia is actually kind of useless right now. I thought I had given her a weapon, but it does not appear so.
You have a knife. We gave you knife.
I thought we gave you a short sword of some sort.
Perhaps so, but I think it got lost the last time my computer restarted while I wasn't paying attention.
Oh shit.
I have a rapier, but it's a +0. It's not a magical weapon. It's-
Stab him!
Golems don't take damage from non-magical weapons unless I very much miss my guess.
Fuck!
He's
Never
dead.
mind!
Yeah, if I had a magical weapon, sure, but I don't, so fuck.
Whisper.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
we
We
have
have the. I can't do this as an.
Okay, Nia's
And on top
going
of that,
to
you're
do
currently
vicious
punching your
mockery
hand
because
and
that's
stuff.
all she got, and yeah.
You're currently punching
Hey,
your hand-
ugly!
you're currently punching your
Fuck
hand
you!
and stuff. You can't
That's
do
It
anything.
literally
immediately
the best
gives you the middle finger back.
Wait a second.
You have a fucking...
You have a thing. You have Aspen Beam staff.
I do?
Well, you
I gave
do
it to
all-
Do
you.
you?
Fuck. Okay, I have the stick. I got the magic stick, I guess.
You have
I
a
don't
couple of
remember which
magic
one it is. Hang on, I'm
sticks.
going to check.
You did condense the stick. I think we tried to talk
Oh,
about
fuck,
this, and
never mind.
you couldn't remember what it was for. So
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
said
it
you
was
threw
one of
it
his
in,
many things.
but you did get a staff
Inheritance
staff.
from
staff,
Wop
that's on me.
from Wobb's place.
Yeah, Wobb's
Yes.
place.
Wobble, 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 pet.
if you'll go into your loot drop.
Loot, 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 loot.
Official point of order. Everybody go to the fucking loot drop.
Yeah.
It actually isn't here, Swan.
Draco Owl Staff.
Isn't here.
It's
it's
in
not
loot.
this one.
It's under loot drop,
It's not. Loot discussion, not there.
not loot discussion.
Loot drop.
Loot drop. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I see. Oh, right. I remember this. You got Malice.
I didn't
Right.
want
Nia.
this.
Nia has the Draco L staff. All right. Okay, I guess it's it's acid. So what's acid weak to? Quick, someone give me the D&D type chart.
Actually, I don't even know what acid's weak to. Didn't realize that there was.
Acid isn't weak to anything except water.
You would know that this particular golem has immunities to poison, psychic, bludgeoning, psychic, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantian.
All right, so
So
Nia's
to me,
going
it's
to.
almost everything.
Nia's got the Draco L staff with whiteout. I can't remember which it was.
Whiteout is something different. I think somebody else took
I
the Draco.
no.
Lance stuff.
Eris has whiteout.
Okay, so Nia has the Draco L staff, so she's going to. Let's see. Let me check the range of Dragon's Breath.
It's possible.
Sorry, it's not in the Roll20 compendium, so I'm just looking this up. Ah, so instead, it's not. It doesn't cast the spell out of its own mouth. It gives you the ability to. It's a bonus action. Wonderful. So. Fuck it. Nia's going to. Let's see. She's going to take out the Draco Owl staff. She's going to bonk herself on the head with it. She's going to use up 3 charges to cast it at 5th level. Then she's going to move over here. It's going to be Cold Breath. Actually, I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to sort of lean over, and I'm going to be like, Vale, sorry if I wing you. She's going to try and for her best not to. And she's going to, let's see, 15-foot cone in this direction, so it's kind of narrowish. Yep, 15. Yep, that's there. Yep, if she faces it like directly at this guy, she's going to do a 15-foot cone of ice with a 5th level dragon breath. Let's see. The damage increases by 1d6 slot level. It's not going to hit Rovan quite. It's just just short of him. And if I angle it correctly, it won't hit Vale either because it's narrow at the area she's at, and it sort of widens out. So let's see. 3. So she did. So an extra 2d6 plus 3d6, 5d6 damage. Ice damage.
I was gonna say, I believe I had to do a save.
Yep, dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, you have it.
I failed it.
17 damage. It's not a lot, but it's what Nia's got.
It's good damage.
And then, let's see, she did 5, 10, 15. And then she's going to, like, flourish the staff, do a very courtly bow, and use the rest of her movement to fuck off back behind Veilbreaker. 1, 2, 3, that's 15. And she can just get, like, behind his leg.
That's my ice breath one I had.
Yeah,
That is
right.
chilling.
Nia does not like the fact that she could not do anything for Rovan, who is currently literally under the golem and quite possibly going to die if we don't finish this quickly. So, yikes.
Or at least get him out. Shut your stupid face.
Harris, you notice that pieces and a large amount of the acid of this creature has frozen over. It's still holding up. What are you gonna do to it?
It does more damage to things that are frozen, I think.
What is that?
Oh wait, Nia has the dragon bone cowl. I forgot about that.
Let me replace that. Where is that in the Discord?
Eris, it is in range of the tank.
Yeah, but I'm also have to leave its area too.
You would. Will you take the risk? It's an internal funny thing of thinking of like turn-based combat of like everything has to stand still, being like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here. Food.
That's sounding cool.
Food.
I am going to. Sorry, just thinking.
It's okay.
Go to the bathroom. I'll be right the fuck back.
It has very fire on it.
Don't die!
Cast Fairy Fire on it.
And then I am going to retreat to the tank.
So you see this 20-foot cube of is it blue, green, or violet light?
It's green like last time.
Okay, I can't light it up only this time, only just because I'll make a token. I don't want to be
Pull the
cheating.
blob from that. That was fun.
Yeah, hold on. All players.
What you doing?
That'll work.
Still talking stuff.
And you did move out of range. It will go for a swing at you.
Or would you do a response attack or something? Can't remember if it did or not.
I'm sorry?
Did it already try and do a attack opportunity against something?
It has any attack against a creature has advantage if the character.
No, did it already try and do an attack opportunity?
It has not done one yet.
Right, no, that's fine. Well, so we can do that.
Okay, let's see here. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Is a total of 13 damage as it tries to backhand you. But you are able to make it back to the tank. It now glows brightly. Actually, no, wait, you said you had... Did it... Oh, okay, attacks against the creature have advantage. Okay, attacks against. Vale, it is looking down at you.
You coming back?
1 second.
1 sec.
Just looking down on you.
I know it.
Please tell me that putting my hands in there is giving me something.
Oh, that's right, you put your hands in there.
Yes,
I did.
Give me the fucking damage and the information.
Yes, I did. Give me the damage and the
Is there...
information.
Oh, I don't know
Heard
if
you.
it'll fit,
I wasn't certain if he did.
Sorry, I wasn't certain if you actually heard me or not.
Roll me a D100.
What do I need to call?
No, you just give me the number.
$87.
Vale, you begin to fly.
Fucking random
Excuse
effects.
me?
If you are grabbing hold of this tube, you hear the humming in your ears, and as you're holding on, you notice that your feet let go of the ground, and you are currently flying.
No information from her. No contact with her. No nothing.
No,
I'm stabbing it in the eye.
flying up to go stab it in the eye.
Done.
Stabby it.
Destroy! Destroy!
And you have advantage because of Fairy
Also,
Fire.
I'm enacting my cloak. So
Enacting
it's gonna
it.
get fucking cold in here for about 5 feet. 25.
Oh,
Give me a second. Look that up.
I have to remember what your cloak does.
5 charges. I'm expanding all of them.
Oh.
Oh my.
I have to remember
No action required on my.
what the hell this cloak does. What did this thing do?
What's
I
that?
give you guys
What's
shit,
that?
and then I'm like, what the fuck did I do with this thing? And I'm like,
Cloak of
5 charges
Falls.
regain all
Five charges
once
regain-
on each.
This is gonna make it really hard for him to move.
Oh. You're going to
Sensible.
spin in place. A wave of bitter, icy cold spreads out from the
Sorry,
cloak, causing the
Nox.
ground 5-foot radius around you becomes covered in thick snow. The radius increases by 5 feet for each charge, up to 15 feet.
So I think I can only do 3 charges.
Each other creature within this area must make a DC 15 saving throw or take 1d8 cold damage.
Make a DC 15 saving throw, boy.
And that would include compression as well.
Nox passed. Compression passed.
1d4 rounds? Let's just check that out. That's 4 rounds.
Hell yeah.
Vale is flying and furious.
Oh boy, she big mad.
Hear from Dank, it's about time to get on my level.
Your level ain't anywhere near my
Oh, no, I'm talking about altitude.
Vale refuses to talk to Eris anymore.
You're also
Fucking
Moray.
insufferable.
I'm going to fly up directly at his face, out of the way of both various tank varieties, and stab for his face. That there would be a nat 20.
Right in the eye.
That second one is a 19 plus whatever the fuck I get.
Oh damn.
I was gonna say this was with advantage, but you can't do any better than a nat 20. So,
And
I'm
I'm
screaming.
screaming.
ah!
The Sun Sword would normally get some action, unless I told Kadros to go get Rovin and get him out of the way. So Kadros is just gonna spear the fuck out of the edge of Rovin's like collar, pick him up, and drag him over to the tank as best as Kadros can.
Without causing attack of opportunity.
It isn't. I
Oh, you
know.
can't,
You
can
get
you?
another one? You can't. You took one on me. You can't get another one, can you?
You can't get another one because there's only one
Oh.
bonus action, and he only gets one bonus action per turn.
You know, I don't like smart players.
Unless it's a legendary action.
You're gonna fucking kill me first, so you know, get on with that shit.
Don't tempt him.
I will tempt him. I'm expendable. The rest of you are amusing.
Hey.
5, 3, 5 plus my actual goddamn attack.
Hot
Which is all
damn.
of a 1.
Plus,
Out of the 2 attacks, we got at least 1.
5 through 5.
Well,
Okay.
what was the damage you
13
rolled?
plus 3 plus 4. 5 through 5. 13 plus 1. Plus
She's
4,
doing maths,
15.
give her a minute.
15
is
is for the first one. The second one with an actual dagger. So that's a 19.
Hold on, what about your nat 20?
That was my nat 20 because a nat 20 immediately gets sneak attack.
Yes, but you also double the damage for nat 20. Double your rolled damage.
I can't remember what the fuck my nat 20 roll was. Somebody else remember for me?
What is a plus 6?
I can't see your
Forgot
dice.
about
That shit.
So
So it was 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5, 13 plus 1 equals whatever the fuck.
14.
times
2
plus
plus
28.
6.
Plus 6 before or after being doubled?
Before being
No, you don't add pluses. Yes.
I'm not
Oh.
confused.
You don't add your modifiers to your damage roll.
regular information plus 6. Because it's my proficiency.
There's
So
28.
in theory I should be doing a shit ton more damage than I'm actually doing.
It's possible.
It's possible. So it was 28 for the first hit.
That's real good. That's real good.
That was a 19 for the attacking. And then the damaging.
Am I incorrect on that? You don't add your modifiers.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Just do your rolls.
So this one was the actual plus 2 dagger. Piercing plus 6. So that's a 9 points damage.
What's our final number? This has been a lot of numbers.
28 plus 6. 28 plus 9. 37.
Vale,
Yes.
bring it down.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
What?
you did it.
How do you kill it?
I'm stabbing it through the face and screaming at it. You don't take down the bard. You don't take down the ranger. You don't take down any of us. You illiterate piece of shit!
Woo.
The veil
Spicy.
covers this area in frost. As she whips up, you notice it's almost like a swirl of twisting snow. As you slide up, you bring your dagger straight down into its top middle skull, bringing it close to your face. You yell into it, and finally, head comes right off.
Vale's teeth are out. Like almost protruding down her chin.
Whoa, those are some fangs.
Enough.
It seems to grab for its head, which is no longer there, and fall back.
Get Roven. I'm gonna fly over and get him.
Nox is gonna run up and cast healing on Roven.
Mia was going to, but Nox has a bow in hand, so we're all good. Well,
Ooh, damn, yeah, Roven's gonna be feeling really good after this.
can I Arcana check to see what the fuck is going on with this thing and possibly what it could be harvested for?
23,
Yes.
Roven.
Vale's gonna like
That's worse.
toss. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the most health I've had in the last 5 sessions.
Well, if you stop using a level 2 character sheet, you might find that you end up rolling more.
As Nox picks up Roven, he's healing him and is like, we got to stop meeting this way. You are aware of that, right?
I only hold a 14 for
You have
Arcana.
my thanks. Once again.
Yeah, I got your back, buddy.
Naya,
Well,
here.
your
Eh?
methods
Bill.
are a bit disconcerting with this.
Mia turns to look at Vale.
Vale will toss her a herbalist kit. Harvest what you want.
Mia yelps in surprise, juggles it a little bit, but then does manage to catch it and,
Vale's also not talking very much and has pulled her hood down way over her mouth.
yeah, you all right there? Mia keeps her voice quiet
And
and
so the rest of you. And somehow I can fly, so you harvest that.
okay,
I'm going to figure out what the hell's past this.
do your best.
And I'm flying in.
How
How long does this fly work?
I don't think you know.
10 minutes.
Oh, there you go.
I
I need actual flying spells and wings.
Can
Can
I
I
have
have
wings?
wings?
I want wings.
I want to be more angelic
than
than I actually am.
You notice this long series of broken walls.
I'm going through all of them, inspecting as I go. Can I roll a perception or inspection or something?
You can.
23.
Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch the walls.
Can I I chip off a piece of the bottle and like hold the bottle away from me?
Yeah, go ahead.
And so I do. And
It sizzles a lot.
yeah, but does it break glass?
It does not.
Corking that and putting it in my bag of many things.
Just make sure it stays upright, otherwise it'll melt through the cork and then you will have a problem.
And make sure it doesn't shatter the bottle.
It won't. Generally, acid doesn't do that weirdly.
Hiya,
Darling, she says through a chirp. I found another one.
Oh no. Nia,
Is
Is
this
this actually what I found, though? It looks weirder than normal.
Okay, we need to check this out.
Give me a moment. Given that I can actually fly through the hole.
I
I want wings!
do I have to do acrobatics or something to get through these holes without touching
you
Could
you?
you just hold still while I figure this out, and then maybe I can carry you through?
All right, just,
Thank you.
at your discretion.
Now that you ask,
At
yes,
my
you'll need
discretion.
you'll need acrobatics to get through the holes.
We'll happily come back and fix it, and give Naya the little boost she needs to pop herself through.
Does 14 work there, Swan?
14 will get you through.
And now that we're on wood.
Okay, yep. So Nia gets hauled like a sack of potatoes, and
We're all getting the whole like a sack of potatoes.
Nope. Nope.
Floating
Nope.
down
So-
and giving you an option to like toss
Nope.
yourself through.
No,
Damn it!
it's-
Shut up.
no, it's funnier that way. Trust me, it's funnier that way.
Yeah, except Vale is not in the mood to like haul anybody like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, so Nia gets yoked like a sack of potatoes going onto a cart. Then
That I can appreciate. Yoting that allows itself to be yoted, which is even
Yep.
worse, but weirder.
This is not a Jotunheim.
No Jotunheim for you and no Jormungandr.
As you all listen, you can hear the tank pull away.
Relic, stay here.
Wrong thing.
oh, the other tank. Nia starts fiddling with the panel as per usual.
I need Arcana.
Nox will assist.
Or gets the better roll. Just gets it done. Yeah, Nia rolled a 9, so I guess this is Nox's show again. No big.
The screen has been kind of eaten away.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a good look at it.
Nia's like sort of squinting and like tilting her head and like crouching down and standing up and leaning this way, leaning that way, fiddling with what she can see. And unfortunately, the controls are also a little bit melted, so she's like carefully keeping one finger sort of hooked around the far side of a joystick and sort of like carefully manipulating it here and there.
Nox got a 24.
There we go. And then Nox just plugs in his magic screwdriver.
I got a special screwdriver. I got a special screwdriver. Yes.
Sonic screwdriver, I'll have you
Yeah.
know.
Or a special screwdriver.
I'm special. Wait.
Aren't you a little short, little alien?
Jesus Christ, really?
Where did that come from? I remember that line. Vale will perk up at that.
Oh, that's
Where is it coming from this time?
It is coming from the monolith.
Going over top of it, settling my has to. Great, yeah. Do I have to punch this to let you free?
As you hear this humming sound, at the base of the monolith, you see the ground give away a little bit.
Naturally or not naturally?
Not naturally.
Does it look relatively safe?
A bug crawls out.
What kind of a bug?
Not that big of a bug.
Just a little bug?
Little bug.
But it's
Just-
just not natural.
just to show us what it actually looks like, right?
Yes.
Like, this-
but not that big of a bug.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah.
The size of spirit.
You see this tiny little fly. It's about the size of your hand. But
It's not
it's,
tiny, but still okay.
That is a pretty big bug.
It's pretty big for a fly, but it is still a fly.
this ornate bug is covered in gold and black. And you'll see it kind of like pulls itself out of this hole. And it'll start to kind of twist one way and another. You'll actually see it kind of look in the direction of of y'all before it takes flight. And you'll notice several more of its kind of come out.
You do realize what, like, how uncomfortable that is, right? That's like so many bad omens in one.
They will start to take flight, and they will start to proceed out.
Did we follow the bugs?
Do they go through the acid wall, or do they just?
Well, they can fly, so they can. They
Well,
can
yes, but do they go through the hole, or do they go through the acid itself?
they flew through the hole.
Be aware, everyone. There is some creatures flying through.
They seem to be not dangerous at the moment.
I think they're related to her. The capital.
Eritrea is a goddess of mercantile existence, and a variety of other things. Flies are not of her variety. That doesn't sound like the normal variety of existence. Flies don't seem like they'd be hers.
Could I have done an Arcana check? No, whatever I did.
These are little fly robots, though. That seems well within her purview.
Were those robots or were those?
They were
I
skeleton.
don't. Oh wait, what?
Oh.
They
Oh,
were
they
skeleton.
were.
Alright,
They were
that
little
definitely-
fly skelts.
Okay, no, Nox would have been following the fuck out of them.
Yep,
course
Nia
they
is also trying to follow
Nia,
and
please,
does not know what the fuck is going on. But yeah.
before I'll help you with this place. Can you finish this conduit, please?
Dirty 20 just jumps that, so he makes it.
Right. What still needs
Thank you.
doing here? Does anything
Yeah,
still?
Yeah,
need
I thought that it wasn't. I thought that it wasn't fixed. That's why I suggested it.
Nope, you turned it off.
Nah,
Mine-
it's okay.
I will give Nia a lift. How much time have I got left on this?
It's like 9 minutes.
Okay, so Nia and
I'm
Vale.
giving Rovan a wish a lift as well.
I don't think you can carry two
One under
people.
each arm. Okay.
No. One at a time.
No, I know. I'm just making. I'm just
Yeah.
making jokes. I
Oh,
am being
sorry.
funny.
One at a time.
Eris, you notice
Which way did the little skelt go?
the last door is gone.
Are they going towards where the door was?
They are not.
Nox will say over trip. We are by the hole that the relic breaker created.
Ah, the one in the floor or the one in the wall or?
The floor, the one that he fell through.
Each of them seem to take a little. I'll give people time.
All right, Nia's going to. Yeah,
Okay.
take herself.
What are all these like this thing?
Oh, those are tokens for. Don't worry about that. It's tokens for the effects. Like-
Gadros will slide back into her sheath. She will direct Relic Breaker to where they're going. And Little Think because he's on Relic Breaker. She'll
No.
tie Little Think onto her shoulder.
Nox, as you approach the hole, you look down. See a massive swarm.
Oh, well, that's a thing.
Oh my!
What of?
More of these bugs.
Right. Vale will sit right on top of the middle of it.
Nia will reach out. And hold
Okay,
out a hand.
so they actually rear up.
Like you didn't expect somebody ridiculous to happen.
Hello.
Sloth,
It's all right.
hold on.
All right. From the top.
Hold on. So you continue to hear these bugs. And then they all hold still.
Well, that is quite remarkable.
And you watch as this tower, it's at least 10 feet tall, if not taller. A bugs opens up. And Vale is there. Because Vale's token's right on top.
She did say she was hovering above it.
I know. Vale,
Oh,
I'm gonna
that-
move you like half a step.
Well, that's anticlimactic. Oh, look, it's a veil. It took us like 5 seconds.
Fuck you. Who comes out instead?
Curious. How curious. How all of you so strong yet flesh?
Did you expect us anyone else, lady?
None like mine?
Well, there's a few like yours. Does she look like a skelt?
She is fully skeleted. As you
There's
see this woman with bright white eyes.
there's a few of
Eritrea?
there's more like your kind up on the surface. Though they are suffering greatly.
As are you, I would imagine.
By that name here? By my own.
Who
Hey.
might you be, lady?
Asia of the trade.
Religion check, Arcana check, history check. Does that sound familiar?
That's the goddess of this
Yeah.
planet.
Atria of trade.
I honestly heard Eritrea of trade. So it's
All
like,
right,
alright,
she's from another planet. What the fuck is that?
I'm backing the fuck away.
And you all? Why?
Why what, lady? We destroyed your champion. We destroyed your elementals. We tried our best to free you as best we could. Why what, lady?
Why seek where darkness surrounds? Where
We didn't really
light,
have a choice.
where light does not shine. Where my prison has laid.
Just a question. You're asking us why the fuck we came to find your prison? When you've been living there for ages.
She kind of tilts her head.
Your prison has been darkness and terror and discussion, and siphoning off of your existence. But we're not allowed to come there?
Vale, Jesus.
Who's
Who's
that?
that?
I'm
I'm
just
just
curious.
curious.
Oh, and Beam.
Given all I could to my people. They took so much.
Oh, that they did.
I nearly had none to give. How sad how much I love them.
You love these people.
My
Yeah.
people.
You gave so much of yourself.
To my people.
Did they deserve it?
I love them.
And I suppose that's enough.
My planet. My domain. It hurts. It stings. Like a blade. Side. To help, to cure. I created many. But few could to you.
Can you repeat that? I think a few of us are struggling to hear that. Sorry.
That's quite nicely. Apology.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
please, don't apologize. Just
The softness is amazing.
the soft, and I honestly, like, I was thinking about it just now. It's like I'm never not going to be able to hear Eritrea as your voice. That's the only way I'm going to be able to hear her. But I need you just slightly more clearer, please.
Okay, out of character, which lines need me,
Could you just start from the beginning a little bit?
Okay.
The children are hurting her. I heard that part.
I have given all I could to my people. They took so much till I nearly had none to give.
Can I clarify who she considers her people? Like, is that the Skelts or is that everybody on this planet?
It would be the Skelt.
Alright, so she gave everything to the Skelts and it wasn't enough and it hurts. Go on, sorry.
Oh, sad how much I love them. My planet, my domain. It hurts. It stings. Like a blade in the side.
Is this because they're taking so much? And feel free to clarify that I'm not clarifying what you said, but I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's up to you as the player.
I'm inclined.
Clarity on that?
I'm inclined to believe that it's not the Skelts. Remember, they were living in squalor. The rest of the corporations kicked them out. The Skelts have been dying.
To help, to cure, I created many, but few could, till you? I begged, I pleaded.
With who?
But they take and take. Oh, why? I would
They've been taking from you.
keep giving.
Because you
I
don't
am
know anything else.
so empty. Need to regrow.
Can we take her with us?
No, we have to leave her here. This is her
Can we
domain.
take her with us?
This is her planet. She is. Vale,
She's
we're
not the planet. She needs to not be here where they can take more from her.
Vale, she is the planet.
Fuck's sakes!
I don't
accept
accept this. I don't appreciate this. I don't
like
like
the fact that we have to leave the poor woman
to
to
die.
die.
Well, she's not quite dying anymore.
She's
Pretty
pretty
much dead.
That
That
was
was
what I understood based on what I saw.
so if I'm wrong, somebody clarify, please.
Actually, that is a good point. We saw your body. How are you back?
How are you speaking?
Mia's going to raise her finger. She wasn't crystallized yet, so there is.
You said that she was bones.
I
She
saw
was
that
bones,
too.
but not crystals. There was. I guess there's enough of her left to still talk.
But-
There's enough of us left to
Still fucking talk. What does that mean?
Well, it's not just that. It's also realize, and I'm with you on this one.
I exist everywhere,
She was
Here?
imprisoned.
but these siphons, they silenced me,
How do we bring her
Silenced.
back?
my voice, and now I can breathe.
What changed?
You brought change.
I am terrified to see what the upper world looks like right now.
What kind of change, lady?
My world will heal. Do not fear this.
No offense, ma'am. Based on what we've seen, I fucking fear this. Your people will survive. To some degree, so will you, because they carry you inside her, inside themselves. Honestly, the rest of those sons of bitches, I fucking fear for, because they'll take you for everything you got and then leave nothing left.
He will actually kind of float out of the cloud. You'll notice that several of these small little drones will follow beside her. She kind of holds a finger up for them to land on her finger in between them as she eventually kind of approaches Relic.
Vale will interject gently. Can you... Are you... Can you take care of him? I don't know if we can. I don't know if he'll be safe with us. As my cat interjects. You may be able to. I don't know if he can come with us.
This one, tempered, but tainted? Does it? Yes, it would. Will it? Yes, it can. I will mold you once more into redemption.
Vale will look at Relic. This is priority 1.
You'll see that this kind of cloud of metal will kind of fold over Relic Breaker.
Also, don't shoot her, please don't shoot her. She's
not
anybody dangerous, please
Please
just
let her do the thing.
Let her do the thing.
Whatever it is she's doing, I can't explain it.
Just do the things.
Cat
Disagrees with me.
Apparently
She's not doing the things.
Well, some kind of thing is being done, certainly.
Precisely, and it's dangerous. I don't explain it. I use my little intelligence 6. I don't know what to do.
I think this is actually Nia's just like absolutely fascinated.
Look,
He is gonna have multiple voices and are gonna have trouble not hearing your goddess speak every time.
Sorry.
Okay?
It's
Awesome,
but still.
I only have so many voices and they're all mine.
I
I love all of them. Still.
Nox, you will notice that she actually, as she approaches Relic Breaker and touches him, this swirling magic will begin. But as she kind of turns in the direction of compression,
This one isn't mine. Why? You
What's the other one?
lack so much? Lack in here.
she seems to like touch his chest.
I do take slight offense to that, but okay, only so much I can do.
This one was created, lady. Not so much in your image or one of your images. But he took so much inspiration from your creatures, your people.
Nox will open up the drawing he has of the skeleton.
She kind of inspects it over before holding a hand out towards you. By the way, she's like way above you, but she kind of holds a hand out to you, Nox.
He'll put his book away and reach for it.
Elnai, if you will.
The heart? Please.
Oh, the autognome heart, right? Is that what she said? The heart? Nox will fish out the autognome heart from his backpack.
You hold the heart in your hand and you feel it kind of begin to leave your hand. It slowly begins to progressively make its way up towards her.
Nox is watching, like, on his tippy toes, trying to, like, get closer and watch.
Vale would gently come over and, like, try and raise him up, but she feels as though he would be horrendously offended by that and decides not to.
I'm only 40 pounds.
It's not that you're 40 pounds. It's that I don't want you to feel as though I'm being, like, super magnanimous and look how tall I am in comparison to your gnomishness.
No, that would not have come across the wall. Anyways.
Curious. Such design? Not unlike my own. So much work.
Can we hold still for a sec?
Nox
Nox
has just gotten, like,
credence from a
fucking goddess.
It's
That-
not unlike my own, therefore it's awesome.
I wish I could take claim for that. That was someone else's work.
So,
God damn it! Take how amazing you are!
so much work done by some so well made. Your kind know so much. I will make only a little twinge.
And she kind of takes the heart and dips it into the same magic of Relic Breaker.
Nox is watching very, very intently.
You have done so much for me, for my world. I offer a choice? Yes, a gift of choice, such as a deal well made.
Nox, Rovin, Elnaya, Vale, and assuming if I don't know if Eris arrives back.
No, it is position.
Okay. Just listening over the chirp of what's happening.
Yep, pretty much.
One of us has been ridiculous.
Yes,
She actually kind of lifts up her other hand, and you'll see that a collective of these little insects will kind of break apart and immediately start to like condense down into this small cube.
Intriguing.
A gift for you. Collapse my boon. Pull apart. Your wish. Limited. I am. But for you, I grant. Till dawn. You have.
So to kind of describe in a way what she is effectively saying is she presents to you this cube. If you choose to collapse it in, if you think of it kind of like one of those geometric shapes you had in like elementary school that you can kind of like expand and contract based on your, like if you pull it apart, if you condense it down, you will be gifted her boon. Pull it apart, you are gifted one wish. And that is the spell wish.
Oh shit.
Oh
You have-
no.
You have till dawn,
One for
which
each of
is
us,
no,
or one for one of us.
just one wish. Whoever collapses or pulls apart the object, it is your your
What's the
choice.
boon?
I cannot tell you that.
Vale will bow to Eritrea and back away.
You have till dawn, which is in a number of hours. Effectively, I will say it's the end of session.
Oh.
For me to choose, y'all. All of yours.
She will
So-
pull the heart back out, which looks like the following.
Do we, as Relic, come out of his vortex?
He is still in the vortex.
I think Relic is dead. Quote
Oh,
unquote.
what? Eritrea lady.
It is end of session.
Can I ask if he's okay? Also, in part of session, can I ask if he's okay? He's not really a he, and he doesn't know what he's doing. But he defended us, and he came to our defense, and
Well,
for all the fact that he's got nothing in terms of his ears, he doesn't even have ears.
a few changes I only made, but the work impeccable. Design noted. A true skeleton. This can be.
He'll have his own impact. He'll have his own mind.
And she will push it into compression.
What? I mean, that's awesome, but what about Relic?
And compression collapses.
Oh, balls.
Nox is going to get down on his knees and inspect them.
Please, lady, don't hurt them.
He is also going to take a peek at compression because that's different.
Come on, buddy.
Vale will quietly go to one knee, hovering on the wall. Please, lady, don't hurt them.
You can start to see that in between, as Ildaya and Nox begin to dance,
Nia is
Nudge, 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 nudge.
This is just for the stocking goddamn piece of compression.
you actually can see that after compression had collapsed, where you kind of just watched him fall down into pieces, his body begins to grow this black metallic synthetic material over him.
Heart, y'all.
It starts to intertwine in between each of his outer parts, and they start to pull themselves together.
What did you do to him? Nox isn't entirely trusting of this.
a few changes I only made.
Right, he'll be okay though, right?
Only made a tweak. The design was perfect. I wanted to see more.
As she turns back into the direction of Relic Breaker.
Come on, buddy. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, my good friend.
You, who were tainted, are no more. My champion, you are. I name you Relic Keeper.
Oh, cool!
Can we
Can you see that up close, please?
Did I actually get it? Did I put it on the screen correctly?
Yeah.
You did.
I just want to see what he looks like bigger.
Okay, hold on.
If you can, please.
I can absolutely do that.
Thank you, Dollface.
That is cool.
Oh.
You
You
even
have
a real person. He's a real boy.
Oh, look at that! Look at this guy! Ah,
His gut ain't so big anymore.
I need to study this lady's handiwork.
I mean, no. But damn, I wouldn't want to get on the other side of them claws.
But you do notice that the eye that is on the top of the tank has been moved to the front. You can obviously see that his entire body has been skeleted over.
Skeleton. That's a burp now, y'all.
It's a
Yeah.
verb.
I'm okay with it being a
And
verb.
you'll see that he kind of like, he doesn't even need to scan, but you can see like the two little arms in the front seem to kind of look towards the eye and then kind of stick back out.
Does he know us?
Does he even know himself, I think is the other question.
31, Relic?
This one feels more. Primary unit. No longer required.
Good for you.
Thank you, little one.
Or?
Oh.
Sorry, what?
Nox
You
is.
just called me little one?
He called you little.
You
You heard what I said, big though.
be nice to me, you fucker, otherwise I'll make your campaign even more interesting.
Ooh.
So Rachel calls us little one. Alright.
Oh, no, Relikeeper calls us little one. Eritrea, I don't know what calls us. What she calls us yet?
He's okay?
Oh.
Both the DM Swan and Eritrea. You're okay, Relic?
Feed my people, Relic Keeper. I
Yes.
will need you as my own.
Keep an eye on him, please. He's
I
better
follow.
now.
This one follows your word.
Good.
I heard no more.
Vale will bow gently to Relic. Thank you, Eritrea. He needed something better than he was.
And he will actually bow back to you.
What? Alright.
He's got little hands. Naya,
Mm-hmm.
from your position, she kind of turns into your direction and seemingly pulls one of her. I'm trying to think of best how to describe this. She takes a bug and kind of gently pats it before it condenses down its own self until it becomes as thin as string. And she looks down and says, I can tell one that's been touched. And she has informed me this is the form that best assists you.
Oh.
The goddesses have commentary together. Intriguing.
She lets go of the string, which makes a very gentle and soothing path down to you.
Nia reaches up and catches it.
It's a bright black and gold string.
Nia looks at the little bugs, looks back at the string. Thank you. And, slings her loot over. And, it takes her literally seconds to restring it. This woman has done this so many times.
Dude, based on how many times I've restrung a guitar, fuck you.
I mean, it's a smaller instrument. The frets
It is, and I'm really impressed with you. But still, fuck you. I can't even do it that well. Well done. I hate the fact that you can do it that well. I'm so proud of you.
You can hear what sounds like a number of different pieces and parts of things coming together from below, and from within the cloud.
Huh?
I mean, yes, epic ass sound effects, but still.
Huh?
Her Star Lancer appears.
Well.
Oh.
You
Before
are.
she returns to it.
You are reclaiming this planet, apparently. There's a bunch of scouts that we offered asylum with us, worried that this planet would have fallen.
You'd like them to say instead. I'm sure they could be convinced otherwise. They'd be happier here with you.
Well,
Although if you'd like a fucking target, we got a few that you can take out of this fucking planet.
We have work to do. My people will go to where they are needed. There will be trade and community, as I have always wanted, to spread wide and far and heal many.
Lady, you've already done that. If you have interest in healing others, we have some potentially that you could heal. Damaged by those upon your face, but not necessarily deserving of it. I know that your god and goddess, or your priests, have requested your assistance with others. I wouldn't know that technically, would I? You and Rovan would. You took them to the Temple of Eritrea, that gal?
Yeah. Oh, that the yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Temple of Eritrea. That's how we first figured them out. I wouldn't know that you took them there, and I wouldn't know that you'd healed them.
Oh no, we told everyone.
Alright, then never mind. All of this is in canon. These people need your assistance as well, and they are part of your canon. Your people. Shut up. And Vale point to the refugees. They were damaged by those on your planet as well. If you wished to make a planet only of your own, we could also use your help in evicting others who do not need to be here because they were the ones mainly responsible for bleeding you dry. We're here to... Honestly, we weren't here to help you, we weren't here to help anyone except ourselves, and anyone else damaged by peace talks that weren't really peace talks. I don't know if you'd like to be able to help, but we're here to stop what could have been worse. Perhaps you'd like in on it.
I got you, Sloth.
First you do. You're the swan.
Others will learn their place, but I am not to overthrow or to step upon. We are
Even if they
scouts,
deserved it.
builders. Thank you, heroes. May your travels bring worlds together.
That is the goal
Fix the
indeed.
fissures of loss. I am in your debt.
No,
No,
could I ask a boon?
You want to ask a boon?
I mean, we just saved her. Could I ask for my curse to be removed? But there's been great time for that!
That would have been the wish.
I'm not asking for a wish.
I mean, the wish is required to remove the curse. Like, it's sort of...
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
not
asking,
asking, never mind, take it all back.
This
This will be the point where I go after Aridin and help fucking save him, and it turns out that he'll ask something ridiculously useful for the rest of people, and I'll be like, I can't ask that either. Fuck. Never mind, continue.
No, what do you seek, Hooded One?
She's a hoodie.
Kind of cursed. And she'll pull back her sleeves and show off the Medusa tattoos. I didn't intend for this. But I need it gone in order to help the rest of them. I need to survive so that they can keep surviving. It's silly, and you've already given us so much. But if I were able to ask of this, I would be grateful if you could remove this of me. If you can't, that's okay. You have so many other people to help.
Gonna go do a secret DM roll.
Yeah, announce it. It'll make it so much better, Dawn.
He just did.
He did, and I know he did. But still, it makes it so much better that you asked it, that you mentioned it, that it was a secret DM roll. Vale's okay if she doesn't get this. She's kind of, sort of come to terms with it in an ugly, ugly way.
Vale, you witness her kind of like rubbing her chin for a second before she holds out two of her fingers. Two of the bugs seemingly make their way over in your direction before landing on either of your hands, and you feel for a brief second what feels like a needle into each of your hands. And you watch as the Medusas writhe in pain before disappearing from both of your arms.
Oh.
And both of the bugs fall apart.
I'm so sorry, lady. I'm so sorry that they had to damage themselves for this. Are they gone? My tattoos, that is. My inadvertent tattoos of damage and murder. She asked the DM, out of character.
She actually turns in the direction of Ilnai and goes, "Tell her that I think of her often. Should she leave death's side once more. Eris, you could totally come back whenever you wanted. You were not kicked away. I never once was like,
No,
I didn't think that at all. I was like,
for the sake of asking, I would have assumed that you would have wanted to come here. Was there something you wanted to ask or otherwise say?
no, not really.
Bullshit, bird, get your fucking feathered ass over here.
But you might know the people on the tank, so that's the
La 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 la. So everybody in the various area, because Vale is slightly in character and slightly out of character, we're all going to do la 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 la. So that Eris can actually ask the fucking goddess who might be asking, who might be willing to grant boons what he actually wants. Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Well, Eris, you pull up with your tank and see. She kind of looks back as she sits on top of her Star Lancer and looks back in the same direction of these people. The other 2 attendants will leave.
Attendants being the buggies
Being the buggy.
of skeltiness.
They're very skelty.
They're awesome. How many times have you been around a skelt? They're awesome. Skeltiness forever.
They are all able to pull their individual clasps off.
They can pull their helmets off?
They can. And these people are almost rejoiceful as they're able to embrace each other.
Lady, you save them.
You see that she kind of leans to the side a bit as she seems to tire.
Vale will go to her side. Are you okay, lady? She'll offer a hand, but she knows that this is divinity, and maybe she shouldn't, but also wants to because person. Get your fucking skelly ass, like, melding with wall bullshit back here.
So much. In so little time.
Go after the asshole.
I can't wait to
What were
see
you
the
waiting for?
Lumos once more.
Lumos?
We've heard of that word before.
Goodbye.
Thank you for everything. Oh,
Thank you.
lady,
He
one.
waves.
May you grant me one request, which is I'd like your symbol on compression, if you may, as an honor to you.
That sounds incredible, honestly. Should be easy enough for her to do. Here I described it.
He needs no symbol. He is already made by craftsman's hands. Perfection. I simply gave breath.
You gave him more than that, I assure you.
Lady, go safely into your existence. I hope we see you again.
I'll pass your wishes along to her. You can kind of hear the capital letters whenever Nia's talking about the white lady.
The lady herself, yes.
To her.
Oh, Don't grab the whole map. Hold on. Here's like
Yeah,
whole map
here
is
we
gone.
Oh my god.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
You will see that the
Vale's falling
swarm.
to the corner of the side, going,
Oh,
"Oh, I can't fly anymore. Shite."
You'll see the
Who's
swarm.
got a fucking potion to fly?
You'll see the swarm dip down back into the hole. As she kind of watches, you'll see her eyes lay upon all of you before she gives a soft wave.
Nox will wave back.
He also waves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, are you following her?
This one will see to her redemption, as I have. I will think of you well.
Bill go up to Relish and just pat his leg gently.
He will equally pat your head.
Ah!
Like a feather, because otherwise I'm gonna not be able to exist. I'm gonna be on the ground, man. I got my curse. Doesn't mean I have infinite ammo or hit points.
Even if it's like,
I'm so grateful you're so aggressive to me. Docs, can you heal me again?
So,
I hope I'm kind of like non-existent anymore.
He just pounds you into the ground like a tent peg.
Anticipated. Oh, sorry there. You just know I was on strength. Oh god, I can't fly anymore. Help!
I will think of you often, little one.
hee hee.
Thank you, Relic.
Someone explain to me where the fuck I'm little one.
Nia waves up at him.
I'm so
I mean,
glad
we're
you guys are safety.
We're kind of all little one here. I mean, look at the size of him compared to the size of us.
But still, be safe.
And he
Ella.
disappears. He disappears below.
Be very safe.
Well, I must say I'm quite. Good.
And you guys are alone.
I want to be alone. It's terrifying and scary.
I'm quite glad that we managed to resolve that whole situation with him the way we did.
Vale's still staring at her arms, going, I think I'm not cursed anymore. Her
fly
fly
fails
fails and she falls to the ground.
Shit, I'm not flying anymore either.
You're so. Well,
I'm kidding.
you got a couple minutes left.
Anybody need to go anywhere fancy?
And fly on a ship, fly on a sail that is falling down. No, I will pass.
Shut
Shut
your
your
fucking
fucking
face.
face! I can fly. When the last time was that with you happened?
Did
Did it happen to you? Words are hard. Vale's flask is hitting. Both of them.
This is what happens when you chunk them both immediately.
I mean, to be fair, I had a decent reason to. I was kind of dead. More so than usual. So, you know, I needed a bit of a pick-me-up.
That's fair. What?
Just
Eh?
out of interest, who's taking the fucking wish? Russian.
Oh! Oh, hey!
Nox will turn around. Oh boy, that's.
Vale grabs the wish just to keep it out of the acid.
It actually kind of hovers like an ion stone.
She's holding it out of the way of anything damaging it. Well,
You watch.
Russian turns into, like, Iron Man.
This is more like a placeholder in case you had something better. But
Yes, at some point.
I mean, fucking yes!
you will see him kind of like sit up now. His body has gone way more sleek. And everything is definitely now covered in that black synthetic gold metal. And you can see he kind of like looks over his fingers and flexes each of them.
Broke.
That's visual.
It broke! It broke!
Hello, my friend.
Now that you can understand it, I want to apologize very thoroughly for accidentally nailing you with a fireball before.
Hello, my friend.
What?
Nox is gonna smile and just hug him. Little tear rolling down his eyes.
My Hilda's friend.
Heartwarming. The robot can hug you back now.
He can hug you back.
He
and
always
not crush
could.
bones.
He was good about that.
But now he speaks. And you can actually see like his eyes will actually like look more skeltish. I mean, they are skelt now. But his nose will flare. He is very hungry.
Aw. What's your skill sheet?
Skelts actually eat metal, oil, and
Nuts and
electrical items.
bolts.
Darling, do you know me for real now?
Darling, my friend, I know.
Aw.
You know him. Do you know us?
Him, my friend, I know. Us.
For the context, he has to relearn language. He doesn't actually know language, so I'm kind of putting it off like he has to kind of learn English now.
I was gonna say this is like in our other campaign with Voss. He has to learn societal norms.
We're going to assume by the time we get to the next plan, Nox has already gone, okay, so here's an English dictionary. I need you to pick up on this.
He just eats the whole thing and then vomits upwards.
Oh, good God.
Literally.
I've learned this by osmosis. This is what the word to deciduous means. These are deciduous trees, and these are coniferous. They're all the things that are important about this particular idea that I have learned from philosophical degrees.
Somebody
Give
give
Shakespeare
Shakespeare
who understand love in 5 minutes.
So I will mind you, unless anyone else is super, super tired, technically we do have 15 minutes left, but I do have some stuff I would like to finish up with if you guys would like to proceed to the surface and start thinking about what you want to make in terms of the choice.
Yes.
We have
How
one
about we
wish.
determine what the fuck is up on the surface?
That's the thing we can do while we are also debating what to do with the wish.
Yeah, we
Which,
have
oh
a...
dear.
Yeah.
I have never been.
Oh, Vale has that in her hand. She's just holding it. She's not wishing on it.
She just knocked her headset off.
You can either condense it for a boon, or you can pull it apart for your limited wish. I will say that while you guys are talking things over, unless anyone has anything against me kind of taking control for a second,
Go ahead.
you guys will now all make your way progressively back with Eris in tow. I say not Eris in tow, with Tank in tow, up and over, and eventually onto the surface.
Oh boy, this is where shit's gonna get scary.
What?
Where are we?
What?
You had eventually come upon what looked like another lift, and you guys
Can I
actually
just
find.
point out this looks like fucking Mass Effect Game 1?
I would believe that. You guys are actually at what looks like a substation of that train that you were on. You can actually see the rail that kind of goes out towards the city, where you see smoke actually billowing up right now.
Uh-oh.
Now, is this a regular smoke of industry, or is this regular smoke of... There's problems, yo.
The second one.
Uh-oh.
But it is
Uh-oh.
not yet.
Uh-oh.
It is not yet dawn. But this looks to be like where Nightspire would have made an escape. Patchy had this kind of situation. So you guys have your choice. You can make your way back towards the city. You could drive out into the middle of the desert, or you can follow it back towards the fort.
Nox is gonna bring up his chirp and see if... Oh god, what's his name again? How did I forget his name? Our goddamn gobbos! Dag, yeah, he's gonna see if Dag's there. Dag, are you there?
There's a bit of like a... By the way, I'm not like all...
No, it's all good.
No, okay, good, thank God. I was just making sure I wasn't an Android voice. You guys actually like take time to make the call, and it's very quiet for a moment before you hear, talk to him, get up, I will talk to him first. Hello?
Good to hear you, Dag. Is everything okay over there? We seem to see a fire.
Oh yeah, we're in the city.
Yes, is the city burning?
Yes! He says with anticipation.
Oh, no. Is the ship okay?
Yes!
Okay, keep the ship safe.
We have a surprise.
Is it a bomb?
Yes!
Good job, guys! I need you to kick that bomb right the fuck off the side of the ship if you can.
Oh, and ice cream.
There's a long, quiet pause. He said throw it down at the people.
Oh!
Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll go drop the bomb.
No, wait. I thought you were somewhere else. Are you flying right now?
Yeah, they're evacuating.
What?
With that being said, you actually see a series of whale ships actually fly over you towards the city.
Well.
I'm watching
No,
I'm watching the spin wheel.
No. Literally, Kaya is making whale noises behind. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Nox is going to pull out his multi-tool and turn it into a cartographer kit and begin trying his best to figure out where the hell they are so they can get a quick pickup. Because if Dag is flying,
It's gonna take them 3 fucking days to get over here.
that's only the train.
How much is
Would
the
you like to
plane?
have him
Airship?
meet you above the train station?
Yeah, no,
at the city?
Hey, we need to show up for the keeper
well-
and tell him that we managed to end up
Hold on.
figuring shit out.
Good news is, Nox rolled a... effectively, he's going to guide Dag to where they are, because Dag doesn't know where the train station is or where they are. And also, what train station are we at? Are we at the one in the main city, or are we at the other one near...
This would be like a pit stop along the way towards the city.
Gotcha. 32. Nox rolled a 32 to guide Dag.
So you want them to come to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, him. The leader.
And, Dag, once you're over the desert, please kick the bomb the fuck off. I really don't want you guys to die.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Uh,
Or, hold on. Group, is there any reason why we should not kick the bomb off the ship ASAP? As long as it's not gonna
the
kill
fucking
people?
Desert and murder it.
This might be useful if we can render it inert and take control of it.
You feel fucking free, you goddamn roving bastard.
1 second. Okay, hun. Please
No.
quiet. I can't hear him.
He said take advantage of it.
Well, fair enough, Rovan, but I'm presuming Dag's on his way already, so we have a moment, like, he's not just floating around being an idiot, right?
no, he's not floating around being an idiot.
Okay.
Well, no. So for context of them explaining, they're actually hovering above the city right now. The whole city's being evacuated.
Yeah.
There's a large number of military ships, as well as civilian ships, currently evacuating a good portion of the city.
For good reason.
For good reason.
Yeah.
Why again? Oh, right, the Knights of the Dawn.
But, okay, so good
Your
news that...
positive benefit, you don't hear any gunfire in the background.
That's a positive thing.
That means that the ship doesn't have people on it. Or unwanted people on it. No, Robin, well, you do have a point there. I'm concerned that that bomb will go off in... Like, we don't know when it'll go off.
It's like travel zone or whatever the fuck.
That's why we will have to examine it and
Paris, talk the fuck out of the rogue. Or I can't hear the rogue because I don't have sound.
Sorry, was that there?
Oh, no, I'm just sort of humming to myself. Thinking. Rather thonking, really. I can't really call it thinking.
Yes, you can.
If, Okay, no, Dag, hold on to the bomb for now against
Just hold it
my
out
comfort level, but,
outstretched.
we'll try and disarm it as soon as we can. Robin's right, that could be used for it. I just don't want
Well,
people to get
reality,
hurt.
We don't have a
Do
disarmer.
we know how
don't
long
have a thing.
we have until it blows? I think it's better to just get it off the ship. That's not safe.
We know nothing about it. That is the problem there now. Is my concern is the ship blows up on its way here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of.
At the same point, what triggers
Dag,
it?
dear.
Have you something to hold it off the ship so that it won't damage the ship?
Yeah, we're holding it up.
That's a good start. Can you hold it off the ship a bit, like with a giant hand that is on a stick? Just something away from you so that if it does blow up, it doesn't take you and the ship and everything else with it.
Oh, we were very good about that.
What'd you decide?
To hold it up.
That's a good start. But again, can you hold it away from the ship about 15 feet? Do you have a stick? A stick would work well.
He kind of like, I'm not going to
Just
pull the
away,
mic, but you can hear
darling.
him screaming back to the goblins. Can some of y'all hold it over the ship?
That did not get better.
No, you do realize we're talking to goblins, Vale. Just do what you guys can and fly here as fast as you can. I gave you the instructions, and we'll try and take care of that soon. We do have more big toys and shooties.
We do?
Nox points to the APC behind us.
Oh, right. Because we terribly need the goblins to know all about that.
Oh, they're going to have a blast.
Yes,
I
they
feel.
will.
Oh,
Okay,
It
no,
all-
not like that.
Only takes probably a short, maybe 20, 30 minutes for them to get here.
during that time, can we discuss what we're going to do with this
Can we
boon?
take the scalps from the hotel with us?
I think
They're
they're
due
Scouts from
to
the
like them.
hotel.
Yes, the ones who own
The ones who own the hotel, can we take them with us?
The
I
ones that own the hotel.
I think they're about to reclaim their planet.
But I don't think they are.
But I don't think they are, and it's a problem. So can we take them with us because they're adorable?
Oh, the sisters?
Yes.
Okay,
Them,
I was like,
And can we also take Wob? And can we take the drink skink?
go to the city.
I don't wanna, because everything else is shit.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's her decision.
I don't want to fucking be on this planet anymore.
I
I
hate
hate this place!
Well,
I don't care that the Keeper sent us here. We've regained peace, and I'm sick of this fucking misery be planet bullshit!
That's
That's not for a decision.
Speaking of Keeper, Vale, do you remember our
Aye.
conversation?
Yes, the one where we needed to talk to the Keeper because he sent us out here to figure out about the Scarecrow bullshit plague, man. And he owes us money because we figured out about him.
Do you want to go let him know?
Not in the state of mind, and I think somebody else more diplomatic should do it anyway.
Oh, yeah,
Jits.
We have
We have a plague ship, or a plague doctor that murdered the fuck out of everybody, and we managed to take him down. We should let our employer know.
I think at this point, let's quickly have a discussion about that boon or wish and then call it there.
Perhaps. Who needs a wish? Other than Mortis and Naya. Who else needs one?
Mortis is the next of our party that requires immediate attention.
That is true, and we are on our way there next.
Are we?
We do have a solution in place for that.
What was the solution?
So just to reiterate for a quick second about the concept of wish, just covering again.
Yeah, good
Wish,
idea.
wish is the mightiest spell mortal creatures can cast. By simply speaking aloud, you can alter the very foundation of reality in the accord with your desire. The basic use of this spell is to duplicate any 8th level spell or lower. You don't need to make any of the requirements in that spell, including any costly components. The spell simply takes effect. Alternatively, you can also create one of the following effects. You can create one object of up to 25,000 gold pieces worth that isn't a magic item. The object can be no more than 300 feet in dimension and appears in an unoccupied space near you. You're allowed up to 20 creatures that you can see within range to regain all hit points, and you end all the effects on them described as greater restoration. You grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to a damage type of your choice. You can grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell for up to 8 hours. For instances, you can make yourself and all other people immune to a Lich's life drain. You can undo a single event recently that occurred by forcing a reroll of any roll made in the last round. This reality reshapes itself to the
We
new
make Mortis
result.
mortal again. And without a curse upon him.
You might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of the above examples. State your wish to a DM as precisely as possible. The DM has latitude in the ruling of the occurrence in such an instance. The greater the wish, the greater the likelihood something could go wrong. This might simply fail. The effect you desire might only be partly achieved, or you might suffer some unforeseen consequences as a result of the words you say. For example, wishing that a villain were dead might propel you forward in time to a period that the villain was no longer alive, effectively removing you from the game. Similarly, wishing for a legendary magic item or artifact might teleport you to the presence of the current item's owner. The stress of casting the spell is produced. We'll go over that later.
My recommendations would actually be not the wish, but the boon.
I'm in agreement with that. There's a lot of things that a wish could go wrong, and a boon. Oh,
Maybe
is it for one or for all?
Well, that remains to be seen, but essentially by doing this course of action, you're putting the decision into the hands of a higher being rather than us mere mortals.
And they have a fickle sense of humor.
They do, but this one...
Potato chips.
Naya.
Yes?
I was going to say, Naya, what's your thoughts?
We only have till dawn to choose what we do with this. We have everything we need to fulfill the lady's quest, and she promised it would be.
I'm almost entitled just to go ahead and say you have till the end of next session, because technically dawn will not happen yet, and you guys, like, we got here really late. So it's your discretion. Would you rather hold on to that wish until the end of next session, or do you want to go ahead and acquire the boon?
What is the boon again?
I cannot tell you.
Huh.
The wish is something in our control that may go awry. The boon is something out of our control that I would like to ideally think a god showing us her grace, and the nature of the word boon is positive.
This, keep in mind, is the boon of a god who is currently very, very, very tired.
Eris, your thoughts?
I was merely along for the ride. This part is all you guys. We did most of that legwork.
No.
Yeah. Are you just abstaining then?
I have no direct opinion to it at this point.
Vale, oh, one sec. Yeah? And did you say yay or nay for boon? And according to Vale, she said she has no thoughts on this. Her wish has already been granted, so...
But if I were to say something, that boon definitely sounds like the better option at this point, considering.
I think it is unanimous. We will accept the boon. Now, in the case that it's one person, or maybe we all put our hand on it and crush it, I don't know. Shall we all put our hands together and crush it together?
Sounds like an idea.
And,
Sounds like a plan.
And just in the case that it's one person who wants to be the one to receive it.
What's the situation?
Well, we can draw straws if it's easier.
Easier.
I am wondering, we're going to go with the boon, but the question is the boon for all of us or one of us? And if it's for all, should we all try and crush it together?
Vote Nox.
Why me?
I vote me. I've already had my wishes granted for the day. Well, as much as I can.
You vote
I
your...
have no wish to take anything from any of us.
You said you vote you, though.
I do.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
You're voting you to take the boon.
No. I'm voting for the boon to be crushed by me, so that I can give it to everyone. I do not want it for myself.
Okay, so if you crush the boon, is there a chance that you
I
take it
don't
on?
want that. So in which case, it's either one person, in which case I vote me, as I've already had my wishes granted for the day. And honestly, unless I want the greatest thing ever, in which case I want it for all. In which case, in that idea, I'd rather have all of us take it. All or none.
We know nothing of what the boon is.
Except it's a goddess who cannot give us anything else except what she's given us already. She only wants to give us good, because that's all she has left to give.
We're not debating the fact of boon or not. We're debating.
So who takes it?
That's what we're debating.
Then fucking debate harder.
Well, you just said you, and I'm.
Well, precisely, debate further.
Your thoughts, Reuven?
I have no need of a boon. Again, the only one in our party, as far as I know, that's immediate need of assistance.
In which case, it may as well be a wish.
We've decided against the wish. Unless Naya, do you want the wish?
I don't know exactly what we do with it. I can't think of any way to really use it.
And we have the.
My recommendation is as follows. I suggest that Naya be the one to collapse the object. And then we are at the mercy of a god.
I have no qualms with doing whatever. Certainly.
And then Nox will hand the boon towards Naya.
Sort of cups it in her hands and then sort of folds one over the top of it and one underneath it, and very gently sort of brings them together, pressing it down into a small ball into her palms.
And now it's gone.
Naya, what was?
Bye!
And now you have Mecha and Naya. No, I'm kidding. Naya, you go ahead and condense this object down, and you see a bright light kind of pick. As you squeeze it down, it gets brighter and brighter until finally it feels like it's collapsed.
Mia opens her hands and sort of holds the thing in her cupped palms. And what does she see?
When you open your hands, the pieces of this cube no longer seem to hold themselves together and seem almost to kind of rotate and float in your hands. You hold it up and you see that the sides and pieces of this object seem to change and morph in color and constantly seem to be adjusting. Every little wind and piece of speck of dust and grain that passes by, it changes and it morphs the item. If you will all please look at your loot drop section.
Eh? Oh.
You have acquired the artifact known as Relic Keeper's Redemption. While orbiting the user's head, you gain a +2 to your armor class. You also acquire the feat Scion of the Outer Planes, which you may change daily.
Is that an actual...
That is an actual feat. It's actually a very good feat.
Your connection to an outer plane infuses you with the energy there. Choose a type of plane listed in the planar infusion table. Your choice gives you a resistance to a damage type and the ability to cast a cantrip as specified in the table. You can cast this cantrip without material components, and your spellcasting ability for it is Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma. Choose when you select this feat. The planar infusions are as follows. The planes include the chaotic outer plane, whose resistance is poison, the cantrip is minor illusion, the evil outer plane, whose resistance is necrotic, and the cantrip is chill touch, the good outer plane, whose resistance is radiant, and the cantrip is sacred flame, the lawful outer plane, whose resistance is force, and the cantrip is guidance, and the outlands, the resistance is psychic, and the cantrip is mage hand. The lawful outer plane seems like kind of a shoe-in as the better one, but I mean, what does sacred flame do?
I actually have guidance as a cantrip.
Well, it is a cantrip, so yeah.
So effectively, this gives you resistance to your choice of damage.
Mm-hmm. The cantrips
That's
just
the
sort of
fire
bonus.
plane.
That will help.
Where you fucking need to go.
It's
I
also
feel
defensive.
like that's not what she wanted.
It's not as good as a wish, but it's also very neat flavor wise, and honestly I'm not gonna complain about it. It's a neat little Yoon stone.
Well, it's
And it's
also
also
plus 2 AC.
The AC itself is quite good.
Oh yeah.
And also I feel like this thing is just like invulnerable to anything. It's a Yoon stone that can't be destroyed, probably.
Okay, question, because the way it's written is while orbiting the user's head, gain 2 to armor class. Upon attunement, the user acquires Scion. So is it just, can we change that AC at will? Like, probably one action sort of thing.
Well, if you were to take it off your head and give it to somebody else, but whoever's it's attuned to, would get the feat.
Yeah, so we can, so let's say someone's going off on their own, we can give it to them, they have 2 AC. They don't get the attunement, but they have the 2 AC, and then they come back and give it back to another person. It works that way, or no?
I wrote it, so
okay.
That's what we'll go with it.
That's actually really useful then. That's effectively a shield for anyone that may need a bit of armor. Like a equivalent to a hand shield or small shield or whatever. That's freaking awesome. That actually, the Scion of the Outer Plane will be helpful, especially if we know what we're going up against ahead of time. But that plus 2 is just going to be useful.
Fire.
Here, we don't have it.
You all right there?
She's choking on tomatoes.
Fire.
Again, it's not on here.
Annoyance to my like potential coughing.
Oh, like, get some water, maybe a cup of tea.
Hint,
And
hint,
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 hint, hint.
As Dag goes ahead and pulls the ship up to y'all, you all can look down or look up and see them kind of looking down at you all. They're waving with
Feelings.
a unnecessarily large amount of enthusiasm.
Look, after the bullshit we've all been through, I think we all deserve a little bit of
You will
enthusiasm.
also see them holding a large object over their head.
Nox already has the multi-tool out. Let's go take care of that, shall we?
Immediately, if not sooner, yeah.
If you will all look at your loot drop.
Ah! Oh no.
This could be quite useful if we could harness its potential.
I might be able to recreate that.
Also, immediately as each of you come up aboard the ship, there is a lineup of goblins and a dag at the end. Each individual time that one of you steps up, they try to give you a hug, after another in the line.
Nox will give each single one of them a hug.
The Hadozi not as keen to go ahead and hug, but they'll
He'll
just
give a
like,
handshake.
wave.
He'll give them all a firm handshake.
Rovan will, upon bordering the ship, go below decks and go in search of conduit.
Ah, yes, Rovan, about that.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Where is the music?
Uh-oh, what did he do?
For 2 sec. Okay, it's not as like Rovan,
Bigger boat.
you head down below decks, and as you head down, you hear one of the goblins say, "It's been hungry."
Oh.
Rovan, you see this in the hold.
That's old.
It's so
Oh.
tiny.
Oh my
goodness.
god. Is that a cocoon or an egg?
The edges of her dragon blood.
As you approach, you can immediately determine, as I struggle, that it seems to be trying to escape this cocoon after it seems to have picked up on your presence. It is struggling to get out. You can offer your assistance to help it. Should you do it, you have 2 options. You can pull from the front or from the back.
Maybe I'll offer a dagger. Here, you may.
Pulling from the front.
The choice affects the outcome. If you'll please look at your loot. Actually, it's quest item. I apologize. It should be actually quest item. If you pull from the front,
Ooh. Ooh.
teeth seem to elongate. You pull from the back, the body seems to spike.
What about both?
You mean just tear it in half then?
Both.
Damn it! We'll hand Robin a dagger and let him have at it.
Yeah, one or the other.
All yours.
So the back is the lightning serpent teeth, correct?
Yes. Oh, sorry. No, the back is the spikes. The front is the teeth.
Rogan will pull from the front.
Pull from the front, you will.
He wants lightning bolt.
Well, then turn into a fucking wizard. What's a class, you fuck?
No, it has an innate ability, lightning bolt. Jesus.
And with that, it frees itself. And now it
We're
has
gonna-
gotten larger.
We're gonna have to clean that up, you know, right?
It's okay. 16 hours of rest.
Walk over it and sort of scratch it behind its ears.
Whoa, that's
Good job.
That's
You have
beautiful.
you've managed to keep the ship safe. Nice work.
It's not that big, but like I'm just making it big so you can see.
I
what it
mean,
looks
that
like.
Jesus.
fucking
works. I mean, Robin would fucking
go
go over to the fucking Hydra and decide it's gonna be kept safe.
Hello, darling. You're so cute. I can't imagine how you managed to get more than 3 heads. Aren't you so cute?
And it would sit there and purr.
Eh.
And
Hey, Robin, you need to find a Hydra.
Oh, good God.
But it is currently still. It is on the very end of what would be classified as large.
Oh
is-
my.
We need a bigger ship.
It
Oh,
flies
and
beside the ship.
to finally end all this, you all have leveled up.
Yeah!
That only took 10,000 years.
Oh, by the way, I hate to say it. I screwed up. We started this at level 3, so we have gained within just over your 3 levels, so.
Well, this is our 4th level. Congratulations, everybody. We're level 7.
Fucking A.
Hey.
Cut the session when you're ready.
Be able to hit fucking shit.
Alright, everyone, that's a hell of a day.
Okay, now what?
Say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bots. Lovely
Lovely
to have you all here.
here.